Oh, yeah.
She had to think a minute. She had to think. Hey, she's a bad mamma jamma. Now that we talked about that song, Michael, it's up there. It's not going to leave. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday's YouTube sales with Misty and Michael. We are so happy that you're here. We have 20 items each that we will be auctioning off today. And I can't remember who's bid ending today. Oh, Kim already knows. She's like, I should put it in because Misty will forget. So Kim, hi Bob. Kim is bid ending today. So we do appreciate y'all being here. We will need some information from you. First of all, if you're new here, if this is the first time that you've tuned in, thank you so much for being here. You only have to send us this information one time unless it does change. Then obviously you're going to have to update your information. But we are going to need some things from you. We will need your full name and your shipping address, your PayPal email address, and please note that payment must be made within 48 hours of receiving your invoice. Michael will be doing his invoicing tonight. I will be doing mine tomorrow. I am having a sale on this afternoon at 5 p.m. Eastern. I've got that right here. It is the Vintage Party Live. It's a buyer's choice sale over on virtualantiquemarketplace.com. So if you buy something from me today and you come to the sale at 5 p.m. Eastern this afternoon, I will combine your shipping. I'm also having a sale on Thursday. This will be my last live sale for 2 weeks. We'll get to that announcement here in a minute, but I'm not having any live sales for 2 weeks. So I'm going to be selling off my vintage Kitschy planters because I got them on the shelf and I just am like, I don't like it. So
that birdhouse one is real cute. Right?
Look at the little Gracie one. Do you see the little Gracie one?
I see her, that little sass.
She can put all her puppies in that cart. So that's going to be Thursday. Oh, it's a duo sale with Susan from Two Glassy Sisters. So it's going to be Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern over on virtualantiquemarketplace.com. Oh, no, Misty. I got there. virtualantiquemarketplace.com. So I'll combine your shipping on today and this evening's sale. So let's talk about that real quick. Next week, I'm leaving for Ireland on the 17th of May. By the way, he told me how proud he was of me yesterday. I'm taking the week off before. I'm taking it off. I'm still going to be doing work, but I'm just not going to be having any live sales next week. So Michael will be on his own next Tuesday. I'll be tuning in. I just won't be selling anything. So Michael's he'll be having a sale Tuesday at 1 p.m. Eastern, but it will be on his channel. So make sure that you guys are subscribed to the Cult of Vintage so you don't miss that. Also, we are going to be, during the countdown of the sales, we do offer just in case, and that means you can win the item for $1 over the highest bid, but keep in mind that the just in case can turn into actual bids, so be careful of how you're bidding because they can turn into an actual bid. Ailey wants my big poo. Oh my gosh, that was so embarrassing. I didn't tell Michael about it. I was at the flea market and I bought a big, huge vintage Disneyland Pooh Bear plush from the 60s. And I just shouted, "Hey, how much do you want for your big poo?" And everybody was like, "What? Bear, Pooh Bear, Pooh Bear, Pooh Bear." Anyway, I'm taking that to the booth, actually.
To the booth? You're taking a poo in the booth?
Taking my poo to the booth. If you want to buy my poo, it'll be in the booth at Southern Roots. Okay, Michael, did you have any announcements before we get started?
No, I don't think I can top that one. No.
I know Mark immediately started laughing. He's like, "What?" And I was like, "It's a Pooh Bear. I don't know. She should have had there wasn't a price on it."
Did I change my logo on YouTube?
What?
Did I? But did I?
Did you what?
change my logo on YouTube. I don't know. Oh, it might be because I'm signed into the tablet. That's why.
Oh.
What is my logo right now?
What do you mean? What's your logo right now?
I don't know.
It's that little one, that the hat with the glasses.
Oh, just the triangle with glass. Oh, that's an old one. Why
you have a new one?
Up? Kim said it's just glasses with a triangle.
Oh, yeah, that's the old one.
That was the one I had before Emma.
Yeah.
Made it.
Yeah.
I don't know why that's showing up.
Well, oh well. He's here. It's him. It's really him. He's not an imposter. It's him. All right. Well, are you ready to go ahead and get started? I'm gonna go ahead and pop this in because it drives me nuts. This is my referral link for StreamYard. So if you want a StreamYard connection, you can get a $10 discount. So there it is. If you are interested in having a StreamYard account so you can host your live sales or just chats or yada, 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 is right there. Now I'll make that go away so I don't look at it anymore. Okay. Are you ready? I'm going to make you big.
Ow.
If I remember how to do it. My brain always gets, nope.
Oh.
I'm going to get it together eventually. I'm not caffeinated.
Okay. I'm going to start. This is for a set of 3. You're going to get all 3. And I'm going to start it at $18 if anybody is interested. So there's no choice. You just get all 3. How about that? We're going to bring back some more marble eggs. But again, this is for the 3. You don't have to choose anything. There they are.
Nice.
They're so pretty. These are nice because they've got color. But if you're like me and you don't like super bright colors, you can get a nice pop of color without it being too garish, right?
Or you get little egg cups.
Yeah. So first one, it's like this gray blue, which I think is lovely. Okay. You're going to get 2 larger ones. The 2 larger ones here, they are at, I'm on the wrong page. I knew how much to start them at, but okay, the larger ones are at 3.5, approximately 3.5 inches. Okay. Your smaller one, this fiery lava one, this one is at 3 1/4. So you're going to get all 3. This particular one does have its made. Oh my word. Today is that day. Oh, it's still upside down. What? No, it's not. Made in Italy. Is that inverted?
No.
Can you guys read it?
Yeah. Made in Italia.
But is it going the right way?
Yeah. You probably don't have your settings mirrored.
I must not.
Yeah. That's what it is.
So again, it's $18. It is for the set of 3. There is no choice. Again, you're going to get the 2 larger, 3.5, and then we do have the smaller one. That one is at 3 1/4. But if we don't have any interest, I'm going to set those to the side.
Okay, no interest in those. That's odd. Those are pretty nice. Throw them in the trash, Michael. All right.
I'm about to.
My next item is No, I'm not going to. Look at. Did you see him, Michael? I'm not.
Yes, I did.
Okay. I'm not selling
Mayor McCheese.
It is from 1975. He's naked. I actually had the Ronald McDonald clown doll, just like him. I wish I still did. Anyway. Okay, so my first item is Harmony Kingdom. Now, this is really, it's pretty on the outside. It's pretty on the inside too, but it is, hang on. 1997, and this is just a sweet little rose. Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the rose. Do they do that on TikTok anymore? Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the rose. Anyway, it does have the Harmony Kingdom hallmark on it. Oh wait, I'm starting the bids at $12 on this one. Are you switching heads now too? I knew you had it in you. Huh? What, Poppy? Am I switching heads? Sometimes I wish I could switch my brain. That would be nice. But we can see the Harmony Kingdom. There we go. The hallmark and the numbering on it. And then when you open it, well, you just lift off the top of the rose.
I bet I know who's in there.
What do you think's in here?
A ladybug.
How'd you know? You seen this one before?
No, that's just what they do in the fall.
Little ladybug, and she's running a sweeper.
Oh,
in her little rose apartment. I don't know what that is on the side there. What that's supposed to be, like a control panel? I don't know. But look, she's a little ladybug, and there's her little dots on the back, and she's running the sweeper. So this is great for a gift too, because it does come in the original box.
Mm-hmm.
And with the original paperwork. I don't even know if this handmade from Great Britain. Well, I don't know. That's what the paperwork says.
Look at him diligently painting.
Yeah. So, wait, maybe it says on the box, single pink rose limited edition. It is they only made 3,600 and this is 2,313. Is a number. So you get you get it and it's in its box. Let's go ahead and count it down. Rose, it's perfect for you, Rose. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid in. I wish that ladybug could come to my house and run the sweeper. They are really, really detailed, though. Look at all of how it's hand painted on the stem. Very nice. All right, there is the bid in. So I see Helen had a just in case of 18. Rose had a just in case of 20. So $19, Rose. It's coming to you. Thank you so very much, ladies. I appreciate it.
Okay. I have two of these. I'm just going to do them as quick claims.
Okay.
They're both in really good condition. Oh, shoot. What was the date? Hold on. 1916. That would mean that they are 100 and what year is it?
2025. It seems like 2030.
They're 109 years old.
We can move to that.
But I have two of them. We're just going to do quick claim. It's going to be $18 for one. You could do one or both, but they are identical. Look at it's eyelash Ein. Eyelash.
Look at eyeballs, Michael. Wooga. I love these. I love these.
And again, they are, where am I at? They are copyrighted. Holy cannoli, what is wrong with me today? 1916. I don't know if that's coming through legibly or not. Okay. They are very handsome women. Check out, look, you've got the little laurel garland going around it with the floral detailing. Of course, you've got your directions back here on the back. And it says, I love these. When retiring, bathe the eyelids in warm water for about 10 minutes. Jeez. Using a soft cloth or sponge, then dry thoroughly and apply eyelash Ein to the edges of the eyelids. With the fingertip, rub or massage the eyelids gently at the same time. Ooh, maybe it got rid of your crow's feet.
Well, and 50 cents back in 1916 was probably not cheap.
Dr. F. Formanek Company, Chicago, Illinois. So again, I have two of them. They are identical. Oh my gosh. They are identical.
You can put your pills in them.
There is no cream on the inside of either one.
Put your pills
in. You definitely could put a little.
And that's just my eyelining, sir.
My eyelining. But again, antique cosmetic tins, both in fantastic condition. Okay, $18 each. If anybody is interested, just put in the number 37. Number 37.
I love those. I know they look like eyeballs. Oh,
I think they're pretty excellent.
Bobby, you got to put in number 37, Bobby. Put in number 37. Nettie got the first 37.
Nettie gets one, and Bobby Earp gets one. Ladies, congratulations, and thank you so very much. I do appreciate it. They had other ones, but the thing, she was like scratched up.
Oh, yeah.
But thank you.
Yeah, I love those old cosmetic things. I also like the contraceptive packaging and stuff from back in the day. Those are really fun to collect. Hi, Audrey. Did you get my email? I sent you the wrong link, but I sent you the new one. I know.
She did it on purpose.
No, I didn't, Audrey. I promise. Purpose. I'm just going to let you know, Audrey and I are going to a proper tea party when we go to Ireland. Anyway. Okay. Okay, good, Audrey.
You better have your gloves then.
I know I'm gonna have my pinkies up though. And we're all gonna be channeling Michael.
They need to be shoulder length.
Okay, I'll have to go. I know where I can get some. I'll have to go buy some. All right. My next item is a lot of fun. They're kitschy and fun, and there's 7 of them. They are, you know what? I didn't look at the date. They are Walt Disney Productions made in Hong Kong. So these are probably from the 70s, maybe early 80s. But they are squeakers of the 7 dwarves. So we've got Doc, Bashful. I love this one's my favorite. Dopey. I don't know. Look at his hands. What? Huh? I don't know. Dopey. Sleepy, I think. I don't know who you are. We'll do you last. Grumpy. That's Mark Pate. I'm Mark Pate, otherwise known as Grumpy. Mark. Wait, okay. Who is this guy? Who are these 3 guys? Happy, probably. Happy.
Sneezy,
and Bashful. I think we figured it out. So you get all 7, and they're all painted, but they're all in really, really good condition, and they're all marked Walt Disney Productions on the back. So you will get all 7. I don't have Snow White. So you'll get all 7, and I'm going to start the lot at $15 for all of them. So you'll get, they look really cute, put on a shelf display. I had them up there. I just took them down, but you get the whole gang. Did anybody see the new Snow White movie? I heard it was awful.
No.
You put them all. Now we're having a little ceremony. Oh, Snow White. That was not a good movie.
Look at Doc. Doc.
Oh, no. What did I do? Okay, here we go. Joan T. Well, they're all just falling down. But what I'm saying is that, oh my gosh, you put these all, line them up all on a shelf. They're just so colorful and fun. I just think that they are cute for a display. I love him. He's my favorite. Now, you see, some of them do have a little bit of rubbing on the paint right there.
Rub-a-dub-dub.
They're really cute. All right, so Joan D is in at 15, and let's count them down. All of our little buddies right here. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dead end. They're like a little rainbow of colors. They smell good too.
Those would be good for the bathtub.
Yeah, but then you'll have to make sure that you squeak out the water and they smell like something I remember. It's bringing back a memory. Okay, there is the bid in. So Joan D, they are coming to you for $15. Thank you so very much.
Okay, I am going to do another quick claim. This is a quick claim choice, and we're going to keep it up. 3rd time is the charm with the number 18. So I will show you the items, and you will get your pick of items at $18. You only have two choices though. One choice is a set, the other is a single, but they all have one thing in common, and that is their color. They are the cranberry glass choices. So you're going to get 2 tumblers with a coin dot if you prefer. Okay. Or you can have the cranberry rose bowl. None of the pieces have any chips, any cracks. There's no flea bites to anything. They are all in very good condition. None of them are marked. Okay. So we'll take a check and look at the rose bowl here first. Again, with that coin dot pattern, optic pattern to it. Okay. No condition issues. Is that stamped? No, it's not. Whether you choose to use this for shortcut stems, or if you want to use it as a little night light, that would be absolutely darling. Next up, we do have our 2 cranberry tumblers. Again, there's no flea bites around the rims of the tumblers, so if you would prefer the bouge, and you can drink out of them. Okay, this one's like a hair, about 1/8 of an inch taller than the other one. I mean, they were all hand done, so kind of to be expected. So you could actually drink out of them. You can flip them and use them as risers, which is really nice in your display. So if you want to get a little height and you don't want to be too detracting or distracting from it, and you love the cranberry color, you can add the color in and still use it for a practical purpose. Use them as little, I love this, as little planters if you prefer. Makeup brushes, pencil brushes. Imagination's the only limitation. So you'll get the set of 2, okay? Or you can choose the rose bowl. Shoot, I won't be mad if you decided to take both sets, okay?
So
but it is $18 choice. There's no condition issues on anything. If you are interested in either, just put in the number 55. The number 55. 2 tumblers.
They would be great. I agree with Kim. They would be Stephanie. They would be great for 4th of July, Memorial Day display.
Ooh. Stephanie girl, do you want the tumblers? Thank you so much. Would you like the tumblers, or would you like the rose bowl? She said.
Rose bowl.
You got it. We do have the 2 tumblers left. If anybody is interested, then. Thank you, Stephanie.
Okay, well, I've got 2 micro mosaic brooches up next. I'll show them to you a little bit closer. First one is not stamped Italy.
What is stamped?
It's not stamped anything, but it's this beautiful with the gold detail. I call this one the plain sides, even though that there's, it's got this like little roping on the sides. And there is the back. It's got a safety clasp back. I am going to start these at $22 choice. If it'll pop up there. Okay, so this one's choice number 1, plain sides. I love, 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 love these. Okay, choice number 2 is stamped Italy. I think. I'm pretty sure you are. No, it's not stamped either. Wait, it's stamped something. I can't even read that on my microphone, on my microscope. Let's see if we can see it. It's stamped something, I think, right? No, maybe it's not. I thought that looked like words. Anyway, this one's the fancy sides, and it is itty bitty. This is like a true micro mosaic, because look how teeny tiny those tiles are. Isn't that pretty? So this one I called the fancy side.
Your nails look good with it.
Oh, thanks. They look good because I just got them done yesterday. Give it several days and then they'll be all boobered up. But so here's a choice between the 2. The fancy sides. This one is, I didn't want to mess with it. It could probably be polished, but I didn't. I will allow the next person. I kind of liked to keep things as they are. But there's the difference between the 2. Fancy sides and plain sides. That's why I couldn't It's like they both got red in them. So that was my own definition of them. So Bobby Girl is in at 22. I know the detail on this one is gorgeous. Those little teeny tiny tiled flowers. Each petal is an individual tile. And this one is, some would argue that these aren't considered micro mosaics because they're not as teeny tiny as those, but we all kind of lump them together. All right, let's count them down. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. These also, just kind of thinking outside the box, if you've got a dollhouse, these look really cute. Almost look like little pieces of art that you could like hang on the wall in the bedroom. All right. Ooh, Nikki jumped in at 25, but Bobby had that just in case of 50. So at $26, Bobby, would you like the plain sides or the fancy? Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. She wants them both. All right, they're both coming to you, Bobby. Thank you so very much. Thank you. And I hope Xander's being a good baby. Oh, Bobby.
Free shipping. Ooh, bonus.
Free shipping, Bobby.
Let's see. How do I want to show these? I'm going to show them to you like this. You guys, it's Kitschy time. And the kitsch has got to be super cute kitsch for me to want to get it anymore. And I've got a pair of salt and pepper shakers. Look, there's a peek. A pair of salt and pepper shakers. I'm going to start them at just $15. They're absolutely precious individually, but as a set, okay, there's no condition issues. Look at them.
Oh my gosh, Michael.
Is that not the most darling? Look at how cute.
Look at the lashes. Oh my gosh.
They're so precious. Love it. And again, they are salt and pepper shakers. He has the 2. I believe she has the 3 on the back. Okay. They both do have a cork stopper in them. Right? They're so stinking cute. Like I said, individually, they're darling little pieces, right?
Yeah.
Darling pieces by themselves. And of course, they both have their little fawn spots on. But when you put them next to each other, like they're kissing, she's being very sweet and demure. Okay. Now, here's the other thing. They are stamped. They're not stamped made in Japan. No, boys and girls. They are marked... Becky,
you're okay. Now Ruthie's
decorated. They are hand decorated, which is really interesting. I am assuming they, of course, are Japan, but they don't say it. Look at that, so cute. I love it. They're the most precious little figurines just ever. I love it. I love the fact, too, that they didn't go, like, on the underside is more of, like, the cream, what you would expect. But then on the actual, like, head and the chest of each, they did more of, like, a creamy yellow. So it's not like this super stark contrast. But again, in his legs, you can see that white.
Yeah.
So it's just the little details. Of course, they're lashed. They're
figurines. I know they're salt and pepper shakers, but look how cute they are just as figurines.
Aren't they, though?
They really are cute.
I couldn't believe it. I just felt like I hit a jackpot. Because this kind of stuff, it's harder and harder to get. And it's harder and harder to get, especially for resale. Even at collector prices, people be getting aggressive anymore. But they were so cute, and they're about to kiss. They're Twitter-pated. They were Twitter-pated. Thank you, everybody, for your bids. I do appreciate it. No, she's being demure, Helen. Ooh, they kissed. She's being demure.
It's like Pedro leaning down and kissing me, Helen. It's a Misty deer and a Pedro deer, Helen.
All right. We got Ms. Gutierrez in at 28. Thank you again, everybody, for your bids. Let's do the countdown. Here we go.
I'd have my eyes wide open and not
19,
closed.
18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Coquette, yes.
Pedro fight. Helen and I'll go toe to toe for Pedro.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, Debbie. Debbie had it just in case of 45.
But she didn't need it, sister friend. At 28, the cuties are coming to you. Thank you.
Those are great. Hello, Miss Anne. How is Chicago? I need to get back up there. I absolutely love Chicago.
And Nunes.
One of my favorite places. Okay, so my next item is I got a whole bunch of them from the Collectors Carnival. And I loved her so much. At first, because I have a lot of cats in today's sale. And at first I was like, oh, those are little kitty. Wait, they are cats. Are they? I don't know if they're cats or if they're lambs. Anyway, this is a Nancy Anne Storybook doll. So, and I'm going to include the stand with her. She didn't come with the stand, and I don't have the box for her. But she is the March Nancy Anne. They did a lot of different variations of the months, but she is number 189. But look at her dress. Okay, let's see if we can figure this out together. Because I keep seeing different things when I look at this animal that's on her dress. Okay, here's a good shot. Is that a cat or a lamb? Cat or a lamb? I think it's a cat because it's got whiskers.
That's a possessed.
That's a cat.
Animal. That's what that is. Possessed.
I don't know, but she is super duper cute. Oh, wait, did you see?
Yes, I saw. Debbie Gutierrez is such a sweetheart.
Yay.
Don't send her a message and spoil the surprise.
No,
Let her be surprised.
Let her, because he'll wrap it. He'll wrap it with tissue paper, probably make it like a little present. I'm assuming. Michael wraps things really nice. Okay, anyway, here she is. She's got her original felt hat. She got her feather. She's in excellent condition. She's got her, we're going to lift up your dress, girl, so we can show everybody your pantaloons. But she's got this beautiful layered dress, though. Isn't she cute? All right. Did I see you, Helen? I saw that, Helen. Whatever. All right. I am going to start the bids on her at $24. I've not seen this dress on this girl. Here, let me put her on here so you can see. They stand pretty good without a stand. But if you want to make sure they're not going to fall over, these are getting more and more harder to find, and they're getting more and more expensive. She sells on eBay for double what I'm offering her at. But I got all of them for a good price, so I can bring the better prices here to you guys first. But look, she's got like this little Southern Belle dress on, how that like the underskirt kind of pops up a little bit. But my goodness, those are little, I think that they're cat lambs. The little kitty cat lambs all over her dress. And her hair is in excellent condition. I don't think her hat has ever been off. All right, let's go ahead and count her down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. She's so cute. She was my favorite one because of the dress. All right. And
she's a lady. Whoa.
Debbie has it just in case of 30, but you didn't need it, Debbie. Debbie, she is coming to you for $24. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it.
Okay. Next piece. It's really specific. You got to have the decor for it, or you just got to be a lover. of the fine antiques. Okay, this is such a super stellar display piece. I am going to start it at $40. Okay, first off, we've got obviously our silver plate, and what we have is this gorgeous decanter holder. Look at this. And y'all look, it's got a little stash drawer in it. Ooh, I love it.
What do you think was kept in that stash drawer, like when it was used as a decanter? What
they were putting a little extra something or whatever was in this bad boy. So this is a cut glass. Now I do want to point out one thing really quickly. The stopper definitely works. It is ground glass on the stopper. There are condition issues to the stopper. So we do have a chip here. We do see some wear down here. There is also wear on the prisms. It does appear at one point, specifically here, that somebody did file this down to smooth it out, okay? But there are some other nicks on it. But it sparkles. I love it. Those cuts are fabulous. So we'll take a look at, again, the decanter. Like a little cordial or a sherry could have gone in here.
It's for cocaine.
It could have been.
I mean, the Coca-Cola had cocaine in it.
And maybe now we have the stand, just to beat it. The stand is 15 inches tall when fully assembled. Check out the detailing here. We've got the ivy. I love this stand. Look at that. It's fabulous. All of the detailing going around the box. That skirting on it.
It's almost like a pickle caster, and I mean, it kind of has that vibe.
It does have that vibe. Check out the 4 feet down here again. Let's see if I can't get. Look at with the ivy and the bald feet. It's just all now. It is hallmarked on the bottom. It doesn't have the name. It is quadruple plated. It has kind of like a lion down in there. I don't know that I'm showing it that well. But in the center of the hallmark, there is a lion and it's got his paw up and it just says quadruple plated. Okay. I love this. The actual little box right here is so fabulous. And again, look at the drawer does come out fully. Okay. I thought it would be cool. So we did have this and we displayed it. But what I thought would be really cool is that you go ahead and take some food coloring and pour it in here and make it green like it's absinthe, right? And then that's just what I, like in my head, I was like, it was for absinthe, right? Because you would put like the little sugar cubes over there. It could be for coasters. It's small, but you know, again, like the little cordial glasses, they would be very tiny also. So I'm not mad at that idea. It's just, look at that. That's fabulous. That is so good. Especially, let's do this. When you've got, if you do love like your antique books, and let's do we want to do more silver plate? No, let's not. Let's just do a little piece of glass next to it. So you can do your little vignette here. Ooh, Lord Michael, you're going to be brave. Let's do it. So I love this kind of look. It's fabulous.
That's awesome.
Right? So the book and glass are both going to be coming up, not to fear, but it's all about this right now.
Like you were saying, put the green liquid. It could be like a Wizard of Oz. That's your little green vial.
Oh my gosh, yes.
It's wicked.
Fabulous. I love the look of it. This is definitely a decor item. I mean, shoot, why not? For the holidays, you know, clean it out. I will say, I should have said before. For the holidays, why not? It does, in my opinion, the decanter has been used. There is a little bit of cloudiness on the bottom. The decanter does appear to have been used at some point, which I think is fabulous. Like I said, The stopper does have its condition issues, but it presents beautifully, especially all of those cuts in a natural light. Oh, it sparkles. It's so good, y'all. It's just so rainy and dreary here today. But again, your decanter, which is fabulous. Fill it with whatever food coloring that you would like. Maybe red, too, would be pretty fun. But look at that. Look at that.
That's
I love it. It's just all the intricacies, the detailing to it. I don't know if it's really coming through, but even on the banding on the interior, there's almost like a keyhole design in there. You've got it down here where the handles meet the sides. I mean, it's just so well executed. And the balls on the feet match, of course, the ball here on the handle. Isn't that fabulous? I love it. So 15 inches tall. Thank you, Glowy. Thank you, Bobby. Appreciate you, ladies. 15 inches tall. And I'm going to go ahead and do the countdown. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Mid-late 1800s.
It is very pretty.
Ooh, Bobby throwing it down. Glowy got her just in case. Ladies, thank you both so much. Thank you, Kim, for being our bid ender today. That is appreciated. Glowy, thank you so much. I do appreciate ya. Baba Earp. Well, we know that Xander is definitely living the high life. I'll tell you what. At 60, Bobby girl, it's coming to ya. This must be going to the Victorian room.
Oh.
The Victorian room.
It's really, really pretty and unusual. Not a lot of people are going to have that. So that's kind of
the
thing. All right, my next item, I kind of fell in love with these. It's not my normal, kitschy kind of fun, but I don't know. Sometimes, I say this a lot when you're shopping, sometimes things just kind of speak to you, and these spoke to me when Mark and I went shopping. So these are prints, and the artist is J.G. Kuhlman, Kuleman. And they're prints of birds. I was trying to see, it's hard to tell for sure if they're actually signed by him, but there is a signature on them and you're going to get both of them. I am going to start, I got the wrong thing. I'm going to start them at $40 for the pair. You'll get both of them.
Get it.
So they're lovely. So here, this is what it says on the back. Well, it just says bird. It just says bird. But this is, it says it is a Femix roller. It's a roller bird, apparently.
A roller.
A roller. Sorry
about that. Look at the colors.
Yeah, they're really, really nice. They are matted, and they do have a hanger on them. So they've been matted, framed. The frames are green and gold.
I love it.
So you'll get this one. And this kind of like, I can't remember what the trend is, but this was very like, whatever the trends are, this kind of fit into that. But you're also going to get this one.
Ooh, look at the tail.
I know the tail is really cool. This one is... oh gosh, it gives a scientific name. Corcus spatulus. Well, that would make sense because of his little tail. So you'll get this one as well. Also glass. The frame is green on the sides and gold. I think these are from the 1950s would be but look at how cool they would look in your home. So you could hang them like that. You could hang them like this. You could hang them like that. You could hang one in one room and one in the other room. They do measure in the frames 11 by 9. But they do both have their hangers. So they're ready to hang on your wall. The frames are in really nice condition as well. Yeah, he flips bird. He works at the Krusty Krab on the weekends. But yeah, they are really, really nicely done. It does say here on the bottom, I had to get that magnifying glass. It says it is, oh my gosh, now I can't see it. J.G. Kuhlman at Litho. And then it says Midterm Bros IMP. Midterm Bros IMP. But these have quite the resale value on eBay, but I wanted to bring them here first.
I think those would be good in a gallery wall.
I do too. Frankly, like with the thing that you just sold and like that vignette that you had created with the decanter and the book and the art glass, like these behind it.
Oh my God, yeah.
That's a really good look. All right, so I'm going to, there's no interest in these, but I am going to put them on eBay. So if you are interested in them, that's where they're going to be. But they will be more money. There'll be more money over on eBay.
Ah. Oh no, I just dropped my pen. Bear with me really quick. Okay, so the next piece, I'm going to let it go. I've had it for a while, but it is that time. I can't believe I'm about to do it. It is stunning. I'm going to, true to form, I'm going to show you the back first, okay?
Okay.
And the back is pretty awesome, though, too, even though you would rarely, if ever, see it. But I do want to show it. So here we have the back. Ooh, wow. Note the matting to it.
Oh.
This is a real oil painting. Somebody literally snipped an oil painting to use it for the mounting on the back. Note that it does have a wall hanging hook if you would prefer. I think this would be really cool if, oh, I got Sharpie all over my finger.
No.
This would be really cool in a plate stand though. Okay, so here's the back. Look at this. I love it. Okay, ready? There it is.
Oh, wow. It's the Madonna.
Look at the little amethyst jewel cut up in here. This is all a stamped brass.
Oh, that filigree is amazing.
Isn't that gorgeous? Look, on the back, you can see the different pieces.
Wow.
So you have a piece here. The corners are each a piece, right? The crown on it is its own piece. But then you've got the Madonna and Child in there with the angels. That's it's like a blue velvet here on the interior. Is that not stunning or what?
That's gorgeous.
I think with on a plate stand, if you could backlight this to get light to come through here, especially at night, can you imagine how beautiful the shadow cast on that would be? Now, I am going to start this one off at 35. Okay, we're going to start it off at 35. It is I will say this, like the amethyst up here, I have not cleaned this particular one, and I'll tell you why. That was by choice. You can certainly clean it if you would like to. I kind of like, there's like some dust up in here. I think it kind of adds to it. Some people might prefer, and it's very tempting to want to clean this up to have it a little bit more sparkly, but look at that. Okay. It is
gorgeous.
8 3/8 inches at its tallest, 8 3/8 inches at its tallest, and then 7 inches wide. Okay. You do have a side, here's your side profile. Doesn't it look like it would almost be like a small serving tray?
It does. It does.
Yeah.
It's very, very neat. And I like how they use that blue velvet with that purple and the gold all together. It's very, very classy.
It's a great color contrast on it. But again, stamped brass running around.
I like it.
Look at like the fold over from it. So they had the sheet and then it would get cut and embossed. They had like the tab and they felted over. This is also a stamped. This right here is like a stamped brass also. Right in here.
An old world shadow box. Yeah.
Look at it's tacked in by the finishing nails. Yeah, so again, it is 8 3/8 inches at its tallest and 7 inches from side to side. We don't have any interest on that. I'm going to set it to the side.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, I know. I mean, the artisan probably just used, they recycled. Oh, bring it back, Michael.
Susan D is, pardon me, in it at 35. Appreciate you. No, you wait, Kim. Wait. All right. I'm going to do the countdown then. Here we go. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end.
Well, Susan, you don't have a just in case number, but you're winning and nobody else is bidding against you. So
you're a winner, Susan. You're a winner.
There it is.
Get it, Susan. Thank you.
Beautiful
for the
piece.
bid.
Oh, Rachel, you were
girl, but you coming off
right after the bid in.
Susan, congratulations, girl. I think you got a great deal on a very unique piece. Thank you so much.
I agree. That's gorgeous. You know, Michael, I wonder if that was like an antique, like almost like a souvenir piece from like Italy, like from like the Vatican. You know what I mean? Like,
you know, it very well could. I don't think that this is original to it. I don't. So there may have been a different backing at one point. Yeah. And, you know, sometimes curiosity gets the best of us and we want to pull off to see what is going on. So I do think that the back was added to the piece later on. But I love the fact that it is a real oil paint.
Right. They upcycled. I don't mind that upcycling. I don't mind that upcycling. All right. I'm going to start my next item at $18 choice. And like I said, I got a lot of felines in the sale today.
She does.
So the first choice are these very, very kitschy. Oh, I got the kitschy cats. Now, this cat is a bad cat because it lost its glasses like its brother. But you can still see the little holes where the glasses, you can see the holes where the glasses once were. So if you're going to get both of these because I got another set. So these come together and you have, these just pop out. So you could probably even take like even a paper. I mean, you could wire and you could make new glasses if, you know, you could use that one as your sample. So you will get both of these. They are stamped. Well, this one's stamped Japan or has a sticker, Japan sticker on the bottom, but no flaws on these at all other than the one of them is missing their glasses. And they're not salt and pepper shakers. They're just little figurines. So that's choice number one. Choice number two are Commodore cat shakers. Very, very kitschy. We've got the little boy with his little boy hat and the girl with her sunbonnet hat on. The girl on the back of her butt is stamped Commodore. I love Commodore ceramics. They both have their stoppers and they both have their bells. A lot of times the little bells are, could you imagine? I got to shake my salt. What was that noise? Oh my gosh. No. They're not as annoying as the ones with the noisemakers in them, but these are in excellent shape. There's no damage on these at all. Look at they got their little tongues out. We're ready to eat. Oh, I didn't even notice. Look, she's got a little ring on her little paw. He just asked me to marry him. But these are really cute. So $18 choice for the Commodore Kitschy Kitties or the Made in Japan Kitschy Glasses Cats. Those are your choices. They are very cute. And like these, you could display them together or you could display them in, you know, different rooms as well. All right, guys. No interest in our kitschy cats. All right. We are going to keep going.
Okay. So what am I doing next? Okay, we're doing more Victorian realness. This piece,
we like that.
Again, It is all about the shape of it. This. Okay, here we go. Look at
this is nice.
Look at those hands. Look at the shapes. Very fluid, yet
this is so pretty.
Very geometric. I love it. Look at that.
And
could you imagine that being the sugar bowl?
The glass is still there.
The glass?
It's amazing.
Yeah. Isn't that fabulous?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we are at, it's an exact 7 inches tall to the top of the finial. Isn't that beautiful? Here's my deal. I am starting this one off at 30. Okay. Starting it off at 30.
Gorgeous.
Look at that. It's, same front and back. Look at just this, even the profile on it. It's so gorgeous. It is Hal and Miller silver plate. Okay. Hal and Miller silver plate. Again, we are at 7 inches tall to be exact. Now, when we take that off, this is what I thought. I mean, you could certainly use it as a sugar bowl if you wanted to. I thought what would be super fabulous with this, especially with that red glass on the interior, is to put a battery-operated candle in there. Oh my gosh, stop it. And use it as like a little bit of a nightlight. So there is your cranberry glass insert. Listen.
Nice. No, Kim, I think you could put your ashes in there. And then for whom the bell tolls.
Is that crystal? Could be. I want to say this. I do believe that this is flashed. I do. I want to say it is flashed. I can see. Can you see it right there? I don't know. I really think that it's flashed, but I do think it's flashed crystal. I mean, ooh, that was fun. See if I can. Did it work? No, I don't know. But you have a gorgeous cranberry. Like I said, I do think it's flashed, but I think it is a crystal. Here's your interior. You can replace it. It's not fixed or glued in. And here is your hallmark. I don't know that it's going to be legible, but again, oh my word. Hall and Miller silver plate on that. You could do, it's totally up to you. I'm loving the cranberry in there. Kind of like that ox blood, that very deep red is very fabulous. I will say this, when you don't have a lot of light on it, it does have a tendency to read a little bit more black. So again, putting that nightlight in there would be great. Or if you found the right size, a gorgeous cut glass clear in here would be fantastic. If you do a blue, I mean, the sky is the limit on that one. Check out again though, look at even the lid has got etching, kind of like a fleur-de-lis. Gives me a little bit of a fleur-de-lis, but then we have a leaf pattern on the top. There's your finial. Isn't that lovely?
It is really pretty.
Of course, there's the patina. You could clean it. Again, it's totally up to personal perspective. Do you like the patina? Do you want it shiny? Either or. Like if you did like a clear glass in here, I think polishing this and putting a clear glass would be pretty stinking epic. But I really, with the red, I really like the patina. I think it gives it much more of like a somber, masculine kind of feel to it.
I think putting a battery operated candle in that would be pretty awesome too.
I will tell you this, as you can see, it does hold onto a fingerprint like nobody's business. So just be mindful of that. Look at that fingerprinted up. So there it is.
Really pretty. Can you eat your ice cream out of it?
You could. Thank you, Glowy. So again, you don't just pick this one up, right? You pick it and slide it.
Like it's for a ceremonial event or something, Oh. Right? It's just that. It's really, really pretty. That dark academia.
All right, I'm doing the countdown. 7 inches tall to the top of the finial. Let's do it. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And a done.
Hi, Kim.
What? It's got very much like a victory cup kind of.
Ooh, Terry came in with a bid of 32.
Sneak in. Oh, glowy, good for. Okay.
Oh, babe. Woo.
She did it. Thank you, Kim, for the bid. And Susan, appreciate you. Glowy kept it safe with that just in case. So Glowy Girl is getting this one at 34. Thank you.
That's beautiful. Great price. Okay, my next item is an icon piece of mid-century modern. Is a prowling black panther. It's been a while since I've been able to find one of these. This one's not Hager. It is a redware one, but it's in excellent condition. It's 15 inches long.
Ow.
And no flaws on him. So it's just an iconic piece of mid-century modern decor. I'm going to start them at $35. Boy, these used to go, man, these we used to sell for a lot more money than what they've been selling for recently, but they're getting harder to find though too, because a lot of times people will get them and then they just keep them. So he's a nice kitty cat, panther, leopard, panther. It's a black panther. There he is. There's his face. No chips or cracks, but he is a redware clay on the bottom. And he's not too heavy. Your grandma, I know, Melanie. Oh, so many people have these on their TVs. They actually made these as planters and as TV lamps. Hi, Lamar. Hi, Lamar. Lamar. Man, Lamar sent me a picture of an epic Holt Howard stuff that's for sale on Facebook Marketplace.
What is it?
Like someone's entire Holt Howard collection.
They put the whole collection?
Well, no, I mean, not every single piece of Holt Howard's, but there's like all of the pixie wares. They've got the a lot of the cozy kittens, all of the relish and the ketchup, and like I don't know, probably 100 pieces or so. Would you say $2,000? I know. I was like,
which for the right person, you know, if you got 100 some pieces at 2,000.
Right.
You know.
I agree. All right, we're gonna put our panther away. No interest on our panther. You're gonna
go. We're gonna switch it up. We're gonna do a little different.
eBay and Vamp.
Oh my God, the name went right out of my hat. Oh, Miss Laurent. Enchanté.
Mr. Tinkles. All right. Mr. Tinkles is
No, you wait. You wait.
You wait.
You wait.
All right. Oh, I got to switch us. All right. I'm going to go ahead and count our kitty cat down. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You all wait. It says 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Look at those ribs. Vicky, I hope you feed this panther. He's skin and bones. Hi, Lisa. I don't know. Is Richard lurking today or is he working today?
He's working. Yeah.
Thank you, Vicky Laurent.
All
right.
Thank you. Merci beaucoup. Okay. What am I doing? Okay, we're going to do a little something. We're going to do some pottery. Who is it? Where is it at? It's the R. R to the what? It's Roseville. Yeah, it is. Bam. Check out that Greek revival, that Grecian urn to it, y'all.
Beautiful.
There are no chips. There's no cracks. There's no flea bites. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the shape on that one. I love it. Okay. It is 8 1/4 inches at its tallest, which is clearly here to the handle. It's right here. Okay. Did I mention it's flawless? And I am going to start it off at just $40 if anybody is interested. Look at that. Flawless stamped Roseville. What was 1930s on this particular piece? Great Greek revival. Look at that. I love. It's got that watery glaze to it. So you just get the hit of it and you can see the undertones coming through on these, especially the fruit wreaths right here. It gives it, like I say, it's like a watercolor effect to it.
Yeah.
Joanna is loving the handles. I mean, it's classic Greek on that, very angular.
You put your ashes in that, Joanna.
You absolutely could. You're going to need a little lid.
Oh, okay. I'm going to write that down, Joanna.
Look at that.
Joan.
No condition issues. I'm unsure as to, I don't know if this is supposed to mimic wood. I mean, it gives a very organic kind of feel to it, these panels. I'm really all about these. I love this. Truthfully, they could have made this just like completely smooth and only done this, and I would have loved it just as much, maybe even a little bit more. But we do have a matching design here on the base as well as on the top. As I said, it is 8 1/4 inches to its tallest. Thank you, Chloe, for your bid. I do appreciate it.
Yeah, especially Roseville with no flaws, and it's not a fake. It's the actual thing.
This is the real deal stuff. Yes. All right, we got Miss Chloe in at 40. I do appreciate. Yes, she's judgy. She's a judgy vase. She's got her hands on her hips. When I dip, you dip, we dip. Ow. All right, let's do it. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and to be done. Fabulous. This goes great with the silver plate.
Hey, that rhymed. This goes great with the silver plate. It goes great with the silver plate.
Chloe's keeping it safe.
Oh, Stephanie's over there dipping. You dip, we dip, they dip.
Ow. You didn't need it this time, Chloe. Congratulations and thank you. 40, it is coming to you. Thank you.
Oh, look at Kim's little icons. How cute. An urn and a vase.
Pottery bid end.
My next. See, what we do here on our Tuesday sales is we always tell you that you can put your pills and things and your ashes and things. It's what it always ends up coming down to. So I found this over the weekend, and it was pretty. It was the only thing we found at garage sales this weekend, and it is epic. Here's the back of it. Boom. Oh,
meow.
So fantastic. So you can see it's got all of these little seed beads all over it. These are all the little seed beads with these little buckles, and it's all adorned with this like gold and silver rickrack. The cat has little gems on his necklace, and it's all needlepoint there. And it's got all of these little gems. I would carry this. And you open it up. This is from Karen. It's very clean. It's a very clean purse. You can see Karen, Karon, and I think it's Houston, Texas. Yeah, Houston, Texas. Hand decorated. Original by Karen. Look at how cute. Look. Got your little, you can just carry it around. And you got a lot of space in there too to put your phone and your other things like that. Oh, I got to put Bobby's pins. Bobby about lost your micro mosaics. But it is just a cute little handbag. I am going to start it at $45. Meow, meow. This is right. And it does sit, it's got a flat bottom. So you could display it. I'd probably put the handle in the back, but you could display it on a shelf. It's freaking fabulous. It is, 12, 13, 14 inches long and 6.5 inches wide. And it's got a strap drop of 13, about 13 inches is the drop.
Strap drop. That sounds provocative.
That sounded not, that was about as bad as me asking about somebody how much their big poo was. All right, so it's really, really fantastic. It's just not something that you see every day. So I just about fell over when I saw it, and it's just fabulous. And it doesn't have any weird grandma or smoke smells. Now, when I bought it, they're like, "Yeah, it sells for $350 on eBay." It does not.
Oh,
that's how much listed. They have one listed for that much, but that's not much it sells for. Anyway, all right, it is pretty awesome. Manhattan Mom. Oh my gosh, Manhattan Mom. I hope that you're going to carry this. I would so carry this, but not today. I thought about keeping it for a little while, but I thought you ain't going to carry that, Misty. You think that you will, but if I can't strap it my purse to my body, I ain't carrying it. I use a crossbody. All right, let's go ahead and count her down. You could put a Coney dog in here. You probably could. A Coney dog would fit. You could put it in here and save it for later. All right. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. Right, Helen? 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid in. I mean, a smaller bottle. You could definitely put your fireball in here, though, probably. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know if a big bottle of wine would fit, but I mean, it's pretty big for a vintage handbag. You could actually put some stuff in here. Actually, put your wallet would fit in here. All right, so Manhattan Mom, she is coming to you for $50. Thank you so very much. It's just an iconic piece. I absolutely love it. Thank you so very much. Make sure, Manhattan Mom, that you send me your contact information, your full name and shipping address, and your PayPal email. If you don't have PayPal, we can send you a link, but we just need to know that in the email. Also, Manhattan Mom, let me write this down because you away. Yeah.
Oh, get it.
Manhattan Mom. All right, Manhattan Mom, I'm sending you a friendship bracelet that says "Be kind." Be kind. You're going to get, I love a good antique store and iced coffee sticker, a virtual antique marketplace.com sticker, and a button. And I found another one. You're going to get your own very own Damn It doll. There's his little face. And it says, whenever things don't go well and you want to hit the wall and yell, here's a little Damn It doll that you can't do without. Grasp it firmly by the legs and find a place to slam it. And as you whack the stuffing out, yell, damn it. All right. That's coming to you. Thank you so very much. I'm glad you love yours, Emmeline. Thank you so very much.
Emmeline says I get good use out of it.
Yeah. Okay. You got a special one.
So our next piece is not antique. Well, the mold is antique and then it's vintage. It is Indiana glass. It is part of their heirloom condition. This is not cut glass. It is vintage pressed glass, but it is Indiana glass, heirloom, and then we have got the sunset finish on
I
it.
love this color.
This color is epic. It's a ruby red undertone glass. Okay. And then they have got this super iridescent finish to it. You've got your traditional kind of carnival glass marigolds up in here. And then they really concentrated like the fuchsias and the purples down at the bottom. So that's why they call it the sunset effect. There are no chips. There are no cracks to our little, what could be, you know, a berry bowl, a salad bowl, something of that sort. It's just a catch-all now for us, right?
That side looks like Star Trek.
Oh, this one right here?
Yeah.
It is 4 3/8 inches tall, and then it's got a 6-inch diameter on it. Okay.
Beautiful.
We're going to start this, and I am throwing in with it. You are also going to get this. You're going to get this holder for it. Look at that.
Nice.
Look at the feet. I love this twisted band. This one's a bit aggressive, and I love it for it. Note that the feet, these are threaded. I don't know what this could have gone on to a larger piece, not sure. But this bowl fits in there perfectly. So it does give it much more of an antique feel or vibe to it. Okay. When it's nestled into the base, it is at 6 inches tall. It's an exact 6 inches
really
tall.
Beautiful combination.
Isn't that gorgeous? Look at those. You don't have to use this together. You can switch it up too if you prefer. All right, I am starting the collection. You're getting both pieces off. We are starting it at 40. Okay. We have the Indiana Glass Heirloom Collection.
Beautiful.
In the sunset finish. And we do, of course, have our silver-plated 3-footed riser on it. Okay. As I said, the riser with the bowl, you're at 6 inches, just the bowl. The bowl itself is 4 3/8 inches tall. Again, no chips, no cracks, no flea bites to the glass. I wish I had a larger, oh, you know what? Shoot, hold on. Actually, I'm going to go off frame here for a second because I do see something that it might work. If you do, I think, Chloe, you actually have what I'm thinking of. I don't know, Chloe, that actually, no, it might. Chloe has the giant, Chloe, you do, don't you? You have that giant clear paperweight ball. Am I making it up? But you could totally.
The big, the
so
huge
freaking
one.
epic to put that in there.
Like it'd be like a fortune telling ball.
Yeah. I have this particular paperweight. Look at it. It's the Man in the Moon. Isn't that fabulous?
Yes. Oh, I love it.
I don't know. I think now, okay, it's a little too small. Never mind. It's smaller than I thought it was. I mean, it sits in there, but not perfectly. But like, if you had something, could you imagine that would be so freaking awesome? Like if this sat on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, when y'all are thrifting or going to garage sales, flea markets, look for those stands that go under paperweights because it just elevates the whole look of something.
We do. They have, I don't know if you guys know it, but they did make back in the day, they had plant stands and it's like an X or a T, depending on how you look at it. And then it's got little feet. Some of them you can like unscrew and like size it out, but they do make actual plant stands. You don't have to use it just for your jardiniers, which we do. But if you do have like some glass vases and you really just want to dress it up and elevate it, you can look for coasters. You can look for champagne bottles. Like they would put the champagne to prevent the condensation, the sweating onto the table. So there you go. But you're going to get the whole thing. Look at that. Isn't that fabulous or what? Again, I don't want to polish it. I want to keep it with the patina. But again, oh my God, that's the thing. Then, like I said earlier, like if you want to do like a cut crystal or a cut glass, in this and polish it up, how fabulous would that be? But I'm really vibing with the giant glass bowl on this. That would be epic. Thank you, everybody, for your bids. This piece is not hallmarked anywhere that I could see. Like I said, you will see that these are threaded. I don't know that it's coming through on camera that well. They are. There's no hallmark anywhere on there. I will warn you. This is heavy, so it's not a cheap piece. And of course, you're going to get that heirloom glass with it. Let's do it. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Oh my God. 7, 6. You are so good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And a bid, and Diane, you brilliant woman. Oh, almost. Oh my God, that would be so good.
Michael's like, all right, it's not for sale now. I need the stand.
Wait, I'm going to try to show you. Diane had a brilliant idea. I'm loving it. It needs to be a little bit.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
How spooky.
And you can even put a light source underneath it and light it up.
Diane, you are smart woman. Flip it upside down and use it as a riser for something else. Now, this piece doesn't fit on it perfectly like that, but if you did that, oh my word, I'm loving that idea. Look at, if you had a more appropriate piece that could nestle down in there.
Yeah. You could underlight it. If you put that underlighting underneath it, that would be amazing.
Something like this. That's not my favorite, but that's a great idea, Diane. So keep your eyes out for those, y'all.
Yeah.
All right, Miss Kim, thank you for the bid. And Stephanie, thank you so much. I do appreciate it. But Glowy Girl, again, she's raking it all in today at 62, Glowy Girl. It's coming to you, lady. Thank you.
All right. Well, look at me. I'm bringing a piece of glass. I don't normally do.
Stop. You better stop.
I know. It's really pretty. And I should have bought 2 of them, but I didn't. I only bought 1. But it's an end of day glass. I think is just beautiful. And it's great for this time of year because we're getting into springs and summer. And I love the pastel color. So it's just like, I love the pattern. And it's just kind of willy-nilly. There's just not, they wanted the stripes in, and that's pretty evenly spaced if you look at it. But it's just, they just went for it.
Ooh, that's like a, spacey, organic.
It is. And it's got, I'm trying to figure out if it's got, I think, it has a little bit of mica.
Lemonade.
In the yellow parts, just a little bit of accent is what I'm looking for. So we can see the fluted top. And it's lovely. It is 7.5 inches tall, and it doesn't have any flaws on it at all. I am going to start it at $35. Now, I think that, you could definitely keep some florals in here. I honestly just like it by itself. I should have grabbed my tulips. Oh, well. Oh, well. But it's really, really pretty. Like, I don't do a lot of glass, but I really like this because just the coloring of it. We do have a couple little pieces that's got some of that, that's filter in it when it was being made. That won't come out. But it is and there's another little bit right there that won't come out. But it's a beautiful piece. I really, really liked it. Will, you are pretty. 7.5 inches tall. No chips or cracks. It would be great with your Victorian pieces. It would be great with your kitsch.
I love that pink side. That's facing the flower girl. Oh my word.
The pink is a little bit more dominant. This looks very organic to me. Like, I don't know. It looks organic to me. But if you prefer the yellow or the striping of it, then you could put it that way. I think it's really pretty. It is a lovely girly vase. I agree. I agree. All right. We are going to say, thank you. I don't normally do this. It's not normally me, but I felt a little drawn to this one. And I think that you should do that. If you feel something in your gut, then go for it. Go for it. All right. We're going to keep it going.
Well, that's exactly what I did on this next piece. I saw it.
Yeah, go with your gut. It didn't work out for me this time, but I'm going to put it on Vamp and eBay. Maybe it'll.
If this piece does not sell, I'm keeping it. And I don't, and like, here's, before, there's only 2 pieces of glass in my collection, one of which honestly is Richard's, and I just incorporated it into my collection to keep it safe.
I love this piece.
Okay.
It's amazing. I'm not a glass girl, but this is an epic piece. He showed it to me earlier.
Look at that. We've got a ruby red base tone glass to it with an iridescent finish. Look at that. So it is hand blown. It's not like signed, but we know who made it. Okay. This is from a German company. And I feel bad because I am about to mispronounce it. I know that. So, but it is May Coing. May Coing.
How do you spell that last name?
Koing. It's Paul, Pallme. May Coing. Look at that. This is part of the Art Nouveau movement. This is early Art Nouveau. This is not the American interpretation of it. We've got, again, a ruby red base tone glass to it in the shape of a traditional vase with the pinching. Look at that metallic finish to it.
It's beautiful.
Okay. We have got, this is caning. All right. The caning is white that also contains the ruby red in it. And I am going to start this piece off at 60. Okay. It is 4 3/8 inches tall. 4 3/8 inches tall. I am obsessed with this green and gold finish on it. I am curious. There's a lot of very like organic shapes that they did in the collection. I did see, rather than the ruby, they did do a green glass undertone with the same treatment.
Oh, that would be pretty together.
Interestingly, like the green, and I don't know if it's just the salts that they used, but the iridescent finish on the greens have a tendency to read a little bit more on like the marigold side. So I don't know if that was by design that they did it, but there are no chips. There are no cracks to it. There is, you can see right down here, this clear spot. You'll also note it here. It is an air bubble. Okay. This particular technique was developed by May Coing, and it's called Feddencore in German, Feddencore, which translates to fancy decor in English. But they were the ones that began the technique of taking the cane. So it's just a solid piece, it's like a glass rod. And while the base vase was molten, they would heat up the caning and lay it and begin to wrap it around. The things, again, I did my research on it. The things that collectors of this particular glass go for are the form. We've got solid form, of course, condition, but what they also really appraise is the Feddencore or the fancy decor. The more of the caning that you see, the more prized that it is. Like there are ones that have less, so they're less desirable. The more of the caning that you see on it, the more desirable they are. And this one, from what I could see, has got a substantial amount of the caning to it. Thank you, Anne. I really do appreciate it. I know that it was a very specific piece, and I got a good deal on it. So I was just like, you know what? If it doesn't sell, I'm going to keep this piece.
Yeah.
Because I love it.
It almost, to me, it looks like a heart that's been like, just like wrapped and like bandaged and
it's a Demogorgon.
It's a Demogorgon. Yeah, it just looks. It's like it's almost like an organ.
I see that.
Like an organ, like your heart, and it's like feeling confined, and I don't know, symbolism of it all.
Go ahead, Misty Pay is.
I'm not that deep of a thinker, but I mean that's just like what it's saying to me. Like, and who knows what he was thinking when he created it? Maybe this was him getting out some feelings in his art. I don't know.
She went deep. I'm not. Now I see it, girl. I see it.
Like a confined heart.
Well, thank you, Anne. I do appreciate it. So again, it is 4 3/8 inches tall. There's no condition issues. And just remember from now on, whenever you want to say fancy decor, just say fade in decor. Fade in decor. German for fancy decor.
Fade in decor.
But it does refer to the specific technique that they developed. All right, let's do it. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Look at that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end.
It is stunning.
That's gorgeous. I love that finish.
Also looks like the money bags from it's like a money bag.
Yeah, definitely.
My money bags is tied up.
Thank you, Kim, for the bid and
the tortured heart.
Ooh,
I love that.
Get it. Thank you, Kim. And girl, congratulations and thank you. I literally just found this yesterday. It's coming to you at 60. Yay. Congrats. This is, girl, it's a steal. You can go put it on eBay and still resell it.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Good get, Anne. That's beautiful. Well, as always, Michael shows these fantastic glass pieces, but I like this kit, and this is so cute. My gosh. I thought about keeping it for my future grandchildren, but I've already got several of these vintage baby blankets. I don't need any more, but this is stunning. It is a handmade baby quilt. It's very kitschy. It is 52 inches long and 40 inches wide. So it's a decent size quilt. It would fit like in a baby bed or a toddler bed or on the back of your couch. But it is, the prominent colors are yellow, but like, look at the little pink squirrel. We got, and he's raking the leaves. And then we've got a little bluebird, and we've got a little dog. Look at Xander. It's Xander playing with his ball, Bobby. Then we got, oh, look at her. That little chick's going to the market. That little pig is playing the organ. What are you doing? Meow, meow. That little cat's going to the, I'm starting this at $14. And there's no damage, no holes, no stains. All right, let's go to the next row.
Oh, wait, girl, what's your dollar amount? It just says.
Ah, dang it. $14 is what I was going to start it at. Doop.
Gotcha.
There we go. Meow, meow. We got another little, look, it's Amy's Parmesan. It's a little Parmesan. That's Amy's cat. And then we've got that little duck. Boy, the little ducks they're like the little, they got to do all the chores. And we got a little bird in a kerchief. Smelling the thought. We got one more row. Well, that cat's cooking. That cat's fancy. Oh, no, it's in the rain under the umbrella.
The fact that they use fantasy colors on this is
I know, they're so cute. And that little bird is got a shovel and going into its little house. So the back of it is just white. And like I said, there's no stains. Hi, Brooke. Oh, it's so cute for the girls. I love it. It's so kitschy cute. So sometimes, you know, and honestly, I'm 5'3", okay? I'm short, but I'm like, you can cover up with this on your couch. So if you like the kitsch and you want to fold this, depending on what little animals you want on the back of your couch, then it would be fine to cover up with, or keep it in your car and use it as your little picnic blanket. or something like that. So it's just really, really cute. All right. So Molly is in at 15. And let's go ahead and count it down. Again, it's 52 inches long and 40 inches wide. So it's a nice size for a baby quilt. All right. 20, 19, 18, 17. My brain forgot how to count. 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. I love that pink squirrel. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid in. Or that could be Louie. That's Lewis and his ball.
That
he
definitely
doesn't really play with balls, though, does he? He likes to play with sticks and leaves.
Oh, no. They will play with the balls, the Kongs. Richard just cut Bo and Sophie's, not like cut them, stab them, but like cut their hair around their eyes last night. Aww. So Bo's looking like Gracie. It's so funny.
That's funny. Well, thank you guys so much. Thank you, Brooke, for your just in case of 20. But Molly came in with a bid of 21. And so it's coming to Molly for $21. Thank you so very much. Hey, Brooke, I'm going to send you a message so we can maybe get coffee next week. I'll send you a message. All right. Thank you, Molly.
Richard, look away. Look away.
Look away.
I believe in these pieces. Well, I believe in this one. I actually had this last week and it didn't sell, but I am going to bring it back. Okay. So this is going to be choice. You can do, there's 3 from which to choose from. 2 have the same finish, and the one, the coin dot, is the oddball. But these are fabulous. We have pink or a fuchsia mercury glass barber saw bottles with a thumbprint. We've got the cranberry with opalescent coin dot finish to it. They are 7, give or take, 7 1/4 inches. Now, obviously, the mercury glass ones, they don't have their stopper. Well, beg pardon. They don't have a lid. They do have their stoppers, okay? So both of those have cork stoppers. The coin dot one, while it does have the metal spout on it, the cork has deteriorated.
What does that say?
Though it is still present. Okay. It is choice. I am going to start the choice off at 35. All right.
I'll be right back, Michael.
Okay, then.
Put that in.
Let me try this again.
It shows up. There we go.
There we go. The mercury glass. Again, these are like a fuchsia pink mercury glass. Look at that. These are exceptional. There's no chips or cracks on any of the glass. But again, the mercury, thank you, Anne. The mercury glass do not have stoppers. The opalescent coin dot, while it does, again, there's deterioration to the cork. What I want to tell you is that should you choose to remove the cork, there's no liquid in any of these, but should you choose to remove the cork stopper on this one, I would not put any liquid in the mercury glass ones. Given their age, it very well may strip the metallic finish on the interior because that mercury is attached to the glass on the interior. So even with but the lightest scratch, that water can get in there and begin to erode the mercury from the glass. Okay. So again, they each come in at around, give or take, 7 1/4 inches. Okay. There's no chips or cracks, flea bites to the glass. But do be mindful, though, with the care, especially of the mercury glass. You can clean the exterior. That's fine. There's no problem with that. But don't, if you're like, oh, I'm going to use it as a vase, don't put water in it. You can do a dry or a synthetic. And I would be careful of that. Just simply because the mercury glass finish on the interior, it can get scratched. you'll see it come through the glass. The glass itself is, in fact, like a fuchsia color, and that metallic is created by the application of the mercury. You can see at the top of this particular one, the mercury ends right here. And there you go. See it right here? The actual glass itself is that fuchsia color, but then you create that mirror effect with the mercury. Isn't that fabulous? I love them. They're beautiful. You like the white one? That white one has got little scalloped edges on it. Does have a divot or a straw mark here on the back. Again, that's just created when the shears are too cool and they come in contact with the molten glass. That begins to cool faster than the rest, and that's where you get those straw marks from. But they're all beautiful display pieces. So you can do 1, 2, or all 3. Thank you, Anne, for your bid. I do appreciate it. That is a fabulous, look at that. That's a fabulous collection right there. All right, let's do the countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14,
It looks
13,
so good together, too.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end.
Yeah, they look so good together.
If you like the apothecary, like you could totally, instead of doing like the more masculine macabre, you can, they're a little clearly, but they are a little bit harder to find. You could do a more bright, cheerful, feminine kind of apothecary setup. It doesn't have to be all browns and ambers.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Kim, so much for the bid end.
Right? It would be so neat seeing them made.
Miss Anne, congratulations and thank you again. You get your pick. Which one or ones would you like? A
Vixen Boudoir.
Yes.
That's not very sexy, is it? That's menopause. You're hissing more than you're purring. And
Miss Anne, these are heavy. Can you decide?
The white one.
The white one. It's coming to you, Miss Anne.
You already have a Vixen Boudoir. You already have a Vixen Boudoir, Catherine. Okay. All right. Okay. I saw this and I had this as a child and I loved it. So this is kind of, I don't know. I'm just going to show it to you. It's complete. Did anybody else have the Tupper Toys Mini Mix-It kit?
I did not.
Oh, everything is in this box. It's from 1979. So, I mean, I had it as a kid, but it's Tupperware toys. You can see it's in its original box. We've got the little boy and they're having a great time together. It looks like they're in the Brady Bunch's kitchen a little bit. So we got the box. All right. So you will get, oh my gosh, the miniature. I used to use this. This is the crazy thing. Like my mom used to use, we used to use this in our full-size kitchen. So you got your little measuring cup. It's Tupperware toys. Yep. You got your little mini mixing bowl, just like the big one, but this one is the little one with the lid. And then you just get one. It only came with one cookie cutter or biscuit cutter. You get the instructions, your little cookbook. See what you can make in this cookbook. It has a recipe for fancy sandwiches. So look, you just make a sandwich and you use your little cookie cutter and you cut it out and you got your little tea sandwiches.
Oh my gosh, you could do your cucumber sandwiches with that.
You could. And then you can do egg salad. You could do a milkshake.
Oh.
Yummy cookies.
All the boys to the yard.
Just yummy cookies. And icing. And icing. So it does come with that. And then I remember the little spatula. The little big spatula. And the mat. The little dough mat. And it says Tupperware up there. So you get it all. See, that's what it comes with. And we got everything that's inside. Now the box does have some splitting on it, but oh gosh, that is not what I paid for it. But we're going to take that price tag off. How to apply the seals. What do you do with Tupperware bowls? You got to wait till you hear the burp. So it tells you how to put the lid on. Anyway, all right. I am going to start this. I should have already put this in, so I'm sorry. I should have had this. Anyway, $15 for the set. And I mean, I don't know that this has ever been used because it is all in there. This just brought back memories for me, especially that, because we used that we used it. And then the little miniature bowl. So if you're with your kids or your grandkids, they can have their own Tupperware pieces, and it matches the adult size Tupperware pieces. Children's mixing bowl kit. And this is one of those things, though, too, that if this doesn't sell, you all know I'm going to put this back, right? For future grandkids. Oh, wait, you know what? It doesn't come with the rolling pin. It doesn't have the rolling pin. Dag nabbit. It doesn't have the rolling pin. Well, it's not complete. Shireen, it doesn't have the rolling pin. You know, you would have thought I would have noticed that since it's right there on the front of the box. But Shireen, it doesn't have the rolling pin. Are you still okay with getting this even though it doesn't have the rolling pin? Let's be honest. Most of the time, you probably won't have the box either. So, okay, it's okay. All right, Shireen, I'm going to go ahead and count it down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Look, there's Nana. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid in. Yep, Tupperware toys. That bowl right there in our house is the puke bowl, the big size. That's the puke bowl in my house. Does anybody else have the puke bowl? That's that yellow Tupperware bowl besides me. All right. Thank you, God. Thank you, Shireen, so much. It's coming to you for $15. I'm just saying, everyone, you put it out in the garage and you grab it when you need it.
It's true.
Yeah.
This next item is for the ephemera lovers or history lovers. We have got 9. It is a set of 9. You're going to get all 9.
Okay.
And I didn't even start the price. You're getting all 9. Let's start it. I'm going to start this one because the condition and age for all 9, 35. 35, which I think is a pretty good deal. They range in age from as early as 1862 to 1865. So there's the 3-year span. Now, they have been folded. I just want to let you know that. So you're going to get this stack. Okay. Let me flip it because I think I put them in sequential order. They are, believe it or not, they are the Urbana Citizen and Gazette. It's the local newspaper to town here in Urbana, Ohio.
Oh, how neat.
This particular one, I think I'm going backwards, is February 9th of 1865. There you go. There's your date right there in the middle. They all are at about 2 pages. I would say they're a little bit bigger. They're wider than what a traditional newspaper we would be used to. They're also a little bit longer, also, once fully unfolded. Okay. Each one of them, there's a lot of, there is a undertaker. He had ads in just about every single one of these papers. Look at it. There's undertakers in here. There's fashion. There's buggies. There, of course, is tobacco. We've got boots and glassware and current events. We have got poetry and poems. You just open it up, and it's chock full of history. You're definitely going to want to bust out one of Misty's magnifying glasses. The print is a bit small, though it is all very eligible. What's the word? Legible. It is small. It is fine printed. Important to females. Dr. Chessman's female regulating pills. To the ladies, the combination of ingredients in these pills is the result of a long and extensive practice. They are mild in their operation and cannot do harm to the most delicate, certain in correcting all irregularities, painful menstruations, removing all obstructions. What? Removing all obstructions takes... Wait, what? I missed that. And whenever an obstruction takes place, the general health begins to decline. These pills form the finest preparation ever put forward with immediate and persistent success. Don't be deceived. Take this advertisement to your druggist and tell him you want the best and most reliable female medicine in the world, which is comprised in these pills.
Cocaine.
Probably. Furs. Dress. Grocers. Cheap for cash. Dry goods. The truth that lasts. The place to buy goods. W.W. Moore and Company. Fall and winter goods.
So like Chrissy was saying, that was just before the end of the Civil War.
Bitters. Our Heroes. The poem given below has been recited by Mr. Murdoch before large audiences in Philadelphia, where it was received with shouts and applauded verses by verse. Cheers, cheers for our heroes, not those who wear stars, not those who wear eagles, and leaflets and bars. We know they are gallant and honor them too, for bravery maintaining the red, white, and blue. But cheers for our soldiers, rough, wrinkled, and brown, the men who make heroes and ask no renown. Unselfish, unretiring, intrepid, and true, the bulwark surrounding the red, white, and blue. Our patriot soldiers, when treason arose and freedom's own children assailed her as foes, when anarchy threatened and order withdrew, they rallied to rescue the red, white, and blue. Upholding our banner on many a field, the doom of the traitor, the valiantly sealed, and one with conflict found vigor anew, where victory greeted the red, white, and blue. There's 2 more verses. I won't bore you with that.
I need to bring that back. That needs to be read out loud again.
It's all of the things. So that is one. Like I said, while they've been folded, they're in good condition.
Did you look to see, Kim had made a good point. Was there any information from the doctor that owned the inn? Well, it wasn't an inn then, but you know what I mean? I'm sure Richard probably already looked.
I think it predates
him.
Oh my word. 18, this I believe predates. I think he got it to 1866 or something. Great. Now I can't find the folds, y'all.
It's like a map. It's like folding a map.
There's oysters even. Tobacco. Wacky. I will just do one more really quick. What's this?
And you get 9. You get 9.
You're getting 9, yes. This is January of 1863. There are two from 1862, several from 1863, and two from 1865. These were my backdrops for the photos. What's that man doing?
Getting his head examined.
Oh, no, girl. Wigs.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Well, men weren't really wearing wigs back then. I mean,
well, not only that, but guess what? Look, it's gents wigs.
Toupees.
It's for the men's. It's for the man folk.
Hey. Yes, the Madonna frame shadow box did sell, right, Michael?
Yes. Yeah. What do we have here? Joshua Anderson, My Joe John, a poem. The Kingston word I've never seen, and I'm not gonna. Our Little One, the year 1862. We've got something called Happiness.
Happiness.
I mean, there is some boxing and minor tears. Oh, wow. Tattering is pretty good. Look at that. You could. That's huge.
Men needed wigs because of lice.
Ew. We've got the Great English Remedy. Oh, there's another celebrated female pills. We've got a strengthening cordial and blood purer. Clothing. More bitters. The early physical degeneracy of American people. So you're going to get it all. So, okay, Miss Anne, well, thank you. Is that 35? It's for all 9, dated 1862 to 1865. You get everything, boys and girls. All 9. Let's do it. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And to pretend.
Are there any anal dilators in there, Michael?
There might be.
Probably.
I don't know. Could jump out and surprise you.
That would be a surprise.
This one is in super good condition. The paper is really thick. Wanted for cash or in exchange for work and materials. 100,000 feet of poplar lumber, green or dry. Ash.
100,000 feet?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Or articles of war extract. All officers and soldiers who have received pay or have been regularly enlisted in the service of the United States and shall be convicted of having deserted the same shall suffer death.
Yeah.
Italicized.
Treason. Mm-hmm.
Treasonous. Or such other punishment as by sentence of court-martial shall be inflicted. That was Article 20. Oh, this is about desertion. There's it's an important order, headquarters 60th Regiment, Camp of Bolivar Heights, Virginia, November 10th, 1862. There it is. And girl, congratulations and thank you. The Urbana
Gazette,
Citizen and Gazette are coming to you at 35.
Is the Urbana newspaper still called that?
I don't know.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Well, my next item is going to be choice. It's going to be $14 choice, and they're figurines because, you know, I love figurines. One of them was an epic find. She's got some damage on her, but she's not one that you see.
I don't know.
So here they are, and I'll show them to you individually. So the first one we have here, she is just, I call her Umbrella Girl. She's just a Japan. I'm a Japan girl. She's got blonde hair. She's holding her umbrella. I love that they have that little orange detail in there. I don't know why. So she's got her little blue striped umbrella. So she's got this little lace with the rickrack. And she doesn't have any, she's free of damage. She's this one stands, she's 6 inches tall. She is 6 inches tall. So that's choice number one. Choice number two is George Zoltan Lefton. And this is the July girl. And she's got the little bloomers. Now, she is a little bit harder to find. Right here, that petal is broken off. You can see it more from the back than you can from the front, but you can see that it blends in pretty good from the front. She does have a little birthmark on her cheek there. I could not get that off. She's got her little yellow bloomers and the little pink flowers. And like I said, she is the July bloomer girl, George Zoltan Lefton. And I'm like, all of these are still intact. It's just that one gosh darn little leaf there. So choice between the two are two girls. Great for your displays. I love the colors on her though too. I don't know if it's picking it up. She's got a lot of pink and aqua blue and yellow and just like the spaghetti on the inside of that flower. There's the back of her. And then I love that pop of collar. She's got blue sleeves that match the stripes on her blue umbrella. Ella. Look at her gloves. She got little yellow and black striped gloves. Fingerless gloves. I got to use my cell phone, Misty. Can't have my fingers in my gloves. But yeah, she's pretty cute too. All right. Yeah, I've not seen this one before either. Honestly, if she didn't have that damage, she'd be probably worth a little bit more money than $15. All right, I'm going to go ahead and count them down. Emmeline Darlene. She loves her figurines too. She's in at 15. Let's count her down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid in. Girl, your dress is blowing up. Pull it down. Hi, boys. Look at my dress. So I'm showing you my bloomers. Emmeline has a just in case of 20. There is the bid in. Miss Emmeline, Darlene. I don't know why I said that so aggressively, but which one or ones would you like at $15 each? We've got Rihanna over here and I don't know, Amber, because she's got her dress. She wants to go. All right, they are both coming to you. Thank you, Emmeline. I appreciate you.
Okay, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm just going to do it. Now, what one was it that I had? Hold on. Oh, vitamin. This is going to be a choice. It's totally up to you. But I'm going to do it as a quick claim choice. Okay, you can do one or you can do both. They are porcelain. Okay, they're little apothecary or vanity canisters. This is one of the few things that I'm going to continue to collect. However, I do already have not this one, but I have a different. Oh, but then it's making me. No, I'm just going to stay committed to it. I have an aspirin one already, but I don't have a vitamin one. But here they are. Okay. We have the porcelain little decanters. I love these.
For your pills.
Literally for your pills. Here we have your vitamins. No matter what it is, you decide your vitamins are. Or we've got your aspirin right here. I do apologize. There is some residue, and I kept trying to remind myself, I'm going to get this residue off of the aspirin, but that is my apology. I kept trying to remind myself, and I forgot. Okay. The pattern on them with the anchor in the gold, it is the same on both. The difference is, do you want vitamin? Do you want aspirin? Would you like both? You do have the gold banding going around it. It's plain on the back of each. Okay. Great, Mike. She is a fabulous girl. She really is.
Doll head was amazing.
So it'll be your choice. You can do, again, vitamin or aspirin. Both of these are kind of like my favorite. These would have been part of a larger collection. You would have had a number of canisters, yay big. Then you would have, there was like a gauze one. There were Barbasol bottles that went with this particular collection. So there was like quite a bit that would go along with this. So this beats the plastic bottles. You could certainly still use these if you clean them out. You could still use them, right? So vitamin or aspirin, like I said, I do have to clean that. They are 4 inches from the top to the little finial here on the top. As I said, no chips, no cracks, no flea bites.
I like that they're nautical too. That's kind of cool. That
yeah.
Anchor on it.
Yep. Could be a little bit more masculine.
Yeah.
Right? But up to you. They are $19 choice. $19 choice. If you're interested in either or both, just put in the number 5.
Oh, that's
number 5.
Sorry.
You can choose vitamin or aspirin. You're allergic to aspirin. Oh no. Vitamin. 4 inches.
I like my pill heads, but this is the elevated version of the pill heads, the Shafford pill heads. Bye, Anne. Have a great
Anne. No interest, no interest. Looks like they're going to go into the collection anyhow.
Yeah. I love them. I think that they're cool. I mean, you could even keep like your Q-tips and stuff like that. Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. They didn't have but like gauze. Bandages was another one that they had.
Yeah. All right. This next piece, I couldn't resist because it just made me happy. I love the colors. It's a vintage lunchbox. I am going to start the bidding at $15. Where'd it go? There it is. So I'll show you. It does come with the thermos. I'll show you the thermos first. It is from 1975, the year of my birth. We were born at the same time. So it's an Aladdin Industries Incorporated, Nashville, Tennessee. So it's still made in the USA. Yeah, there we go. We've got the ice cream and the strawberries on this gingham print. And it's complete. It doesn't have it has the flat lid, not the little sipper lid. So you could keep your, I don't know, your warm, even like soup and stuff in here. So you get that. And you get the lunchbox. Look at how cute. It's the Daisy lunchbox. You can see the thermos. Their branding has not changed. They still have that as their branding, their thermos branding down there. So it is double-sided. So we've got this side with the bird and the dogs and the daisies and the girl. And then we've got this side. And they're going on a little picnic. It's got the little handle that does slide down like that if you're going to use it for a display. You open it up. And, you open it up. And then your thermos obviously goes inside. And you got spot for your snacks and your... Listen, if you work in an office, you could still use this as your lunch.
You better...
Or a purse. You could even use it as a purse if you want to. And then you could have a little drink for later. Carrying it in your purse. But I don't know. I just thought for a display, it would be just dark. Like if you have like your little Kittles
or chicken noodle soup.
My Little Ponies or Barbie dolls. I think that would be a really cute. Hi, Lisa. Ooh, Lisa and Emmeline. Lisa is in at 16. It has, just some surface wear to it because it was used. You can see it says Kathy. Oh my gosh. Kirby Martin Associates Incorporated, 1975. And it is artist. Well, I mean, it's got the artist's name down there. I mean, he didn't hand paint this one. So I'm trying to say it's just his. He didn't sign
an original.
He didn't sign it. All right, let's go ahead and I would be fun to use, right? I would use this. All right, here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid in. The lunchbox was made in Norwich, Connecticut, USA. I just love the collars on it. I wonder though, too. I haven't tested this with the. Oh, yeah, she glows. You can keep your lunch in the radioactive box. That's safe for children. Children were much more hardy back in these days than they are today. All right, Lisa, I do believe it's coming to you for $18. Thank you so very much. Thanks, Lisa.
Oh, okay, what am I doing? Oh. This book is in very good, my opinion, very good antique condition, and made so even more by the fact that it is 175. What is the year again?
2025, Michael.
174.
It's been a long 2025, but it is
174. It's not next year already. 174 years old. 174 years old.
That's crazy.
The subject matter is pretty spectacular too, y'all. You know the advice in here to y'all ladies is going to be wild. It is Mother's Magazine. Okay. And it is a collection of the year 1850 to 1851.
Ooh.
Look at that. Look at that. You know, there's some dings here, but golly, it's a plain front. It is a plain back, but I love the leather edging on it.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. There is some wear here, but it's 174 years old. Look at that. I'm starting it at 35. We even have the embossing of the bookseller right up here. It was from MC Lilly out of Columbus, Ohio. Okay. There is this little Panhandle soap, an advertisement card. Obviously, it's ripped on the one corner. And again, we do have the copyright of 1850.
That's amazing.
There are illustrations throughout the course of the book. There is foxing. Oh, I kind of love it, though. Isn't that fabulous? But you don't have ripped or torn pages. But again, there's foxing. You know, not to gross you out, but what I did discover about foxing, it is a form of mold.
Yeah.
It's not dangerous to us, but I'm going to show you. Then you have the black and white. These are steel cut etchings. So the etchings in this, they're nice and sharp and clean. We have such subject matters. Oh, the grotesque, its influence on the young. The fisherman's sons and the thief. The father's purchase of daughter's blessing. The prisoned bird, a fable.
The prisoned
Triumph
bird.
and death. The mother to her firstborn. The new year, the advent of the Puritans. We've got Beware of Bad Books. A Mother's Grave. A Letter to the Children. A Mother's Trial. Kindness and Love Due to Parents. I'm trying to look for something provocative. Well, let's go ahead and look at the grotesque. Why not? 231. There is this paper. I don't know really what. Oh, this will be. Here's a little scrap. January something something. I don't know. It's part of an envelope. I have to leave these things in there. What did I say? 231. Oh, here's another letter list holdings of Allied Chem. The grotesque, its influence on the end. I do not know precisely what idea is attached to the word grotesque. Then why are you going to talk about it? Reverend Woodworth, why are we talking about it, Woodworth, if we don't really know? If we don't know, do you want to write it down here in the magazine?
He's letting us know.
He said it right there. So we're going to have to take it with a grain of salt. Okay. I do not know precisely, but I got an idea. I don't know precisely what idea is attached to the word grotesque by people generally, but in this connection, I take the liberty to give it considerable latitude of significance in order to embrace sundry specific ideas, which I cannot readily find another word to indicate. That is all one sentence, by the way. The man loved an apostrophe. By the grotesque, if the reader so pleases,
I agree.
I mean those forms, whether in nature or art, which are ludicrously disproportionate and extravagantly comical, perhaps hideously contorted. I believe that there is a strong tendency in models bearing the impress of the grotesque directly to deprave the mind and indirectly to corrupt the heart of the young. And I ask for this subject the attention of those who have at heart the interests of our children and youth. Man, they loved to talk, didn't they?
No, they did.
So it's all the advice on mothers, of course, written in 1850. It's pre-Civil War.
Pre-Civil War.
It's pre-Civil War.
And just the look, the decor look for your home. I mean, that's classic.
You got to treasure these things.
Yeah.
You have to keep these things safe. Emmeline is going to keep it safe because we have to pass this on for another 174 years. We need to be stewards for these kinds of things. Now, I'm not being weird. Maybe I am being weird, but I am telling you the truth.
It's okay to be weird, Michael.
We've got to keep these things alive. I mean, this is a time capsule. It's funny and everything like that when you read some of the stuff, like Reverend. But like, this is the things that people, this is a way of life. You know?
Yeah.
Like, people believed these things. Beware of bad books.
Mm-hmm.
Mother magazine. Why? What harm will books do to me? The same heart. Words change.
Okay.
Why? What harm will books do me? The same harm that personal intercourse would with the bad men who wrote them. You know, the speaking of things. That a man is known by the company he keeps is an old proverb, but it is no more true than that a man's character may be determined by knowing what books he reads. If a good book can be read without making one better, a bad book cannot be read without making one the worse. A person may be ruined by reading a single volume. Bad books are like ardent spirits. They furnish neither ailment nor medicine. They are poison. Both intoxicate, one the mind, the other the body. The thirst for each increases by being fed, and it is never satisfied. Both ruin, one the intellect, the other the health, and together the soul.
That could be for what? Don't believe everything you read on the internet.
True that.
That can go. That can definitely be
true that
twisted into today's verbiage.
Well, Miss Emmeline is in
Just because it's on the internet doesn't mean it's true.
No, it don't. Just because it's in this book don't mean it's true either.
Right.
But there are illustrations throughout. Okay. So Miss Emmeline is in it at 35.
Mike, I want to read that.
1850, 1851. It's got foxing. There's even songs. Let's do the countdown. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Doesn't that look so fabulously warm? It does. Look at that.
Kim said, my friend's dad told her if he died not to sell the Kirby vacuum without checking it. She found $10,000 in the bag.
Oh.
That's crazy.
Look at how luminescent that illustration is. That's gorgeous. Bid ad. Yay, Emmeline. Congratulations and thank you. It's coming to you, lady, at 35. Congratulations. This is a good one. Oop, that card's out. Thank you.
I found when I helped Emma and Colin move, I found so many freaking gift cards, like and like in like little, like not like big amount checks. I'm like, y'all, you got gift cards?
Money.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Money.
Right.
Money.
Like, give me a gift card. I'm spending it, you know? Okay. My next item is going to be choice. I'm going to start them at $18 choice. They're pretty epic. I like vintage recipe boxes, and the graphics on these are amazing. So this first one, look at how great that is.
Those are fabulous retros.
Look at that, right? This one is Syndicate Manufacturing Company, Phoenixville, Penna, 1946. I thought this would be, oh my gosh, it's got the original price tag on it. I thought that would be earlier. Maybe that's just, no, that's the zip code. I'm like, 1946? Syndicate Manufacturing. This has to be from the 60s.
Chrissy was waiting on these. She got right in on that one.
Oh, these are great. Look at that. I don't know where that's from, but it's got a price sticker on it.
Oh, and they used to just, we used to take the pen and cross that
out.
was given as a gift.
Oh, yeah. You didn't try to take the thing off. You just cover it up with pen. Both of them will include, there aren't any like recipes in here, but I did include in both of them some vintage recipe cards. There's a stack of them. So that's choice number one. And the litho is great on here too. There's not a lot of surface wear. And then this next one is pretty amazing too. Look at that one. The blue with the flowers, both from the 1960s. I also have a stack of new old stock recipe cards. And this one also had a little bit of the price tag on it right there. I don't think I can get that off. That's on there pretty good. I don't see any, there isn't, I don't know where this one was made. So, but they're pretty amazing. And these are great to use, obviously, for risers, or for recipe boxes, but using them as risers is a great thing too. You could also, they hold an index size card. So if you could hold your receipts in here. You could get a little dividers and hold your receipts for your tax time to organize and that kind of stuff too. So, all right, Chrissy is in at 18. This is for choice between the blue and the multicolored. Let's count them down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. They're both in really, really good condition. I have one that I found that has a bunch of old recipes in it, but it's a little pitted, but it's more valuable. I'll bring it in 2 weeks to the next sale. It's more valuable because it's got the handwritten recipes in it. All right, Chrissy has it just in case of 26, but you didn't need it. Which one or ones would you like? She wants them both. Thanks, Chrissy. They are both coming to you. Thank you so very much.
Okay. Antique, Northwood, Blue Opalescent. I don't know that I've actually ever sold this particular one before. Here it is. No chips, no cracks. So, you know, the Victorians, some of them did like their brighter, lighter pastel colors. You know, these Northwood did a really good job with their whites, their blues, their greens. So it was a much airier, lighter, kind of feminine feel to it rather than the dark earth tones, jewel tones. So here we go. Look at the 3 feet on this one. It's fabulous. No chips, no cracks. Great pattern to it. Starting at 18, if anybody is interested. It is 5.5 inches tall. 5.5 inches tall. And then you have a diameter on that bowl at 6 inches. Exact 6-inch diameter on that one. Okay, so when exposed to UV light, this does have a green cast to it. It does just let us know it's one of the original ones. There's nothing wrong with finding one that doesn't have the green cast. It just means it was later on in production. So both collectible, but I, of course, want to go for the ones with the green cast because you want the really early ones, right? Of course we do. But if you're just going for aesthetics, then it doesn't matter. And if you love it, then buy it. It doesn't matter. We've got great pinches here, so you can hold it. I'm not sure what one would have used this particular one for. It would have been perhaps a serving dish. It's interesting with the stem and the footing on it, but more than likely it would have been a serving piece of some sort. It is Victorians, Edwardians. They all had a, whether it was glass, sterling silver, it was a fork, it was a knife, it was a bowl, everything had to have its own piece.
Again, we've talked about using crystals for this too, like, you know, from chandeliers.
Oh, that would be fabulous.
Or sea glass or marbles. But I think it would be really pretty with crystals in it.
It does very much have like a boudoir bathroom kind of feel to it. You do your soaps, your bath beads, you know, whichever, whatever. Angela is in it at 32. Thank you, everyone, for your bids. Karen, see you also. Very appreciated. Again, no chips, no cracks to
that
it.
That would be pretty too, though.
No flea bites. We do have an undertone green cast to it. It's not going to light up day glow green. And again, it is 5.5 inches tall and a diameter on that one again at 6 inches. So it is Northwood. Thank you, guys. Let's do the countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. That's an air bubble. 2, 1, and a bid end.
Well.
Karen got her just in case. Who's it going to be? I don't know.
Catherine, I just reread what you said. I love using combos in the bathroom. She said that sounded weird.
Yeah, whatever. This Karen Lord, thank you, Kim, for the
37.
Miss Karen Lord girl at 39, the Northwood. It's going to come hold your soap in the bathroom. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, everybody.
That's really pretty, Michael. Really pretty. I just got stabbed by my next item. And I didn't know. I thought it was something else, but it's something else.
Buyer beware.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to start my next 2 items. They're antique, and I'm starting them at $20. These are also Dad finds. So Dad found these, and I think they're pretty amazing. I'm going to start them at $20 choice. Now, I married these two together just because they didn't come together. But I do believe that this is a Victorian snuff bottle. Look at the floral design on it. It's definitely, I think, for the lady. It's missing the lid. I'll show you this part in a minute. It's missing the lid, but it does have the chain. Maybe an opium. That's kind of what Dad was thinking. It could have been
a little
like
smelling salt.
Ooh, it smells like
that
metal.
was not a good idea, Misty.
I know, but there's that. You can see it's on a little chain, but you'll also get this.
It's a little nose.
I thought it was a little pencil. So there it is, and it's got a little toggle thing on it. But I was trying to pop the lid off, but no, you don't do that. You twist, and it's got a dagger. And it's not like a spoon for, it's not like that. But look, it's flat. So it's not like
a pen. Actually,
why would it be flat? A quill pen has a divot for the ink. That's completely flat. And it cut me. And then that's some sort of plastic or early celluloid. Oh my gosh. And then we twist it down and it goes back in there.
Got you a little traveling shank there, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't take it through the security, but I just stuck it in there. It fits in there fine. So that's choice one. Choice two is it's a locket that looks like a book. So you got your little hook here for your necklace. It does have a C on it. And
oh, it does. Shoot. We should have got that.
Yeah, it's got a C on it. It does have like a little, I don't know if it had like, I'm going to assume it had like a little gemstone on it underneath. Maybe. It's not very centered if it did, but it's got a little pitting on the front. And then you open it up. It has the clasp. You open it up and inside, now we're missing one picture here. We've got a little child. This girl's giving me life right here. What are you talking about, Michael? I'm skeptical of that. And then we got this lady. And then we got Mamaw. That's very haunting. And then there's no picture there. We got Mamaw there on the back. But that is pretty cool though, right? And it's got the little clasp. Thank you. The little clasp. So tiny treasures. Dad said you should bring these to your tiny treasure because I do buyer's choice, which reminds me 5 p.m. Eastern. I'm having a sale. virtualantiquemarketplace.com. I got a whole new slew of smalls that I'll be showing. So I said, no, I'm going to bring it to a YouTube sale. So really, really cool. It's for choice between the book and the snuff, opium cask. I don't know. All right, let's go ahead and count them down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid in. Listen, I'm probably next week, one of the things that I'm going to do, he has so much stuff put in this little display box. I think I might go live and just go through the box. It's all little things like this that he's just been tucking away. I don't even know what all's in there, but there's treasures, definitely treasures in there. All right, so Emmeline had a bid of 23. Catherine came in with a just in case of 37. So 24, Catherine. Would you like the book, the snuff bottle with the weapon, or would you like them both? Both, baby. All right, they are both coming to you for $24 each. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it. Really, really cool.
What do we do next? Okay, so I just love these particular things because brown oval. Oh, okay. Hold on, y'all. Wait. Oh, I skipped something. Okay, I guess I'm going to do this. I'm going to do choice. The one you are going to get one because, oh, look at that white hair. Holy moly. Look at that, y'all. Get back. Oh.
It's fine, Michael. You look perfect.
So the one is like a little bit more desirable than the two. So that's why you're going to get two and one. I don't know. Maybe it's, eye of the beholder. But they're glass slides. I'm going to start
These are cool.
$18 choice. $18 choice.
These are really cool.
The first one is let's see. You know what? Let me see if I can't do this. I'm going to hold up a piece of paper and see if I can't get it to come through. There we go. Okay. So it is for milk. It's Old Oak Dairy. So these are for the movies. These would have been played at the picture shows. And these would have been inserted
or earlier.
Yes. So these would be inserted kind of like, let's all go to the snack shop, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so there is one.
Silent movies.
And then guess what? You're going to get the second one, which is also Old Oak Dairy, but this one is in the amethyst. So you would see a beautiful amethyst image show up there, okay? The purple one says, the richness to our milk makes it the choice of the best cooks. Old Oak Dairy, steam sterilized milk, service to your door, phone 5604. And it says Screen Ad Studios Inc. out of New York City. So that's the amethyst. City. And then the classic black and white. Keep the members of your family well with the pure rich milk we always sell. Old Oak Dairy, again, steam sterilized milk, service to your door, phone 5604. Okay, so that is your other one. But you would get both of those in choice one. The next one is Miss Mary Pickford in Sparrows. Mary Pickford.
I love that one.
I'm trying to figure out. There we go. Can you see it?
Mm-hmm. Now, I love Mary Pickford.
This slide, it does have a condition issue. Yeah, it's right here. We do have the crack. This is the original binding to it. Okay. But there's Miss. Well, let me try showing it to you this way. Miss Mary Pickford.
America's sweetheart.
This one, while it does have that crack, it doesn't go all the way through. As you can see, it's right back here. Or you can do the Old Oak Milk, both. So choices Mary Pickford or the milk glass slides. But if there's no interest in either, I'm going to set them to the side.
Oh, those are treasures, in my opinion.
They are.
I love anything old Hollywood. So, gosh darn, I lost my. There we are. I lost my thing. Top. Nope. We want all messages. Okay. Sorry. Oh my gosh, it's not working. Okay. Okay. My next item is an icon. I'm going to start them at $25. You're going to get the pair of them. They are the Holt Howard Cozy Kitten. Cozy Kitten. Cozy Kitten. You get the boy and the girl. Oh, here. Wait,
the boy and the girl. The boy and the girl.
Right. That's the way they go. These are just an iconic design. They don't have the noisemaker part anymore. But at this point, they are just figurines. So I love the cat eyes. Look at that. Meow, 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 meow. But they're iconic. They the boy does not have the stopper. The girl does, but you're not going to use them as salt and pepper shakers. You're just going to use them in your kitsch. But I love how, the one with the blue bandana is all standing proud. And she's like, look at her legs. She's crossing her legs. Yeah, you think you're all that, don't you? Huh? Don't you? He's just stone faced. He's just looking straight ahead. He's not saying anything. But you will get them both. Yeah. Holt Howard, Cozy Kittens. There they are. Very, very cute. All right, let's count them down. Also, if you go over to virtualantiquemarketplace.com, I've created a new chat room that is the featured item of the day. And I put in and it's a remarkable price. It is almost half price of what it goes for on eBay, but it's not mine. It's another Vamp seller, but the Thrifty Fox shop. But she's got a Holt Howard wall climbing planter in this design in the Cozy Kit. So that is in the featured item of the day. So you can snag it right then and there in that chat room and have the matching wall pocket that goes with these kitties. All right, Denise is in at 27. And let's go ahead and count them down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I'm going to show you the picture of it if I can, if it'll allow me to do that. Save image as save. Let's see if I can add it just so you can see. So we've got Denise has a just in case. Wait, Linda has a bid of 28. Whoops. Joan Denise has a bid of 44, but Joan came in with a bid of 21. So Denise H at 32. They are coming to you. Denise. And let me show you real quick. If I can figure it out. There we go. Boom. Oh, no. There we go. There it is. So this is what I was talking about. That's available on Vamp right now. Oh my gosh, if you will upload and wait, it didn't. What happened? Why are you not uploading?
I don't know.
There it is.
Because it's technology. So
that is a hook. The tail is a hook. And it's a wall pocket, so it's climbing up your wall.
She's winking. Available.
Yeah, and she's a winking one, so she's good. And she is like literally half price right now, so go check that out. Okay, Michael, let me take that away, and we'll get back on there. And let me switch.
I'm going to do some more silver plate. I love these. I know I love these. The napkin rings, the figural silver-plated napkin rings. I really enjoy them for some reason. This one is hallmarked. It, again, is a quadruple. I cannot. Quadruple. What does it say? Something. Raisin silver. Girl, how much caffeine did you drink today?
None. I spilled it.
Oh.
I only had like that much of it. I'm just when a song gets in my head, Michael, now I'm singing the Merry Old Land of Oz.
Now we know why that. Now we know why the snuff bottle was empty. Oh
yeah, maybe that's why.
We do have the Hallmark. It is triple plated.
I'm
going to start her off at 18. Here we go. It's our bird of freedom.
Oh, nice.
I love it. So again, there is patina to it. Okay, I love this back right here. There it is. I love the bird on it. There's no nicks, no chips to it. Again, you do see, especially on the interior, there is some wear here. But I love the profile on this particular piece. Look at that. The little spines to it. They're actually flowers. Can you see? Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. So it is 2.5 inches tall. And then it is 4 inches from the beak to the back here.
From the beak to the back.
There it is.
Back.
I don't know. Oh, they're napkin rings, Tracy. Yeah. Could you imagine?
I know, it's what I was going to say. Could you imagine going to a dinner and they have it on, you're like, excuse me, which fork do I use? You know?
I mean, that's just, like I said earlier, they had something for everything. And then what you would do is, we will see, well, I can't say that we will definitely see it later, but this would have been part of a coordinating set, much like what we do today. This, you might have found like a tea or a coffee service, but then it would have incorporated these particular elements, the bird, this particular design. It would have incorporated it into the larger collection at large. So, you know, again, if you did like the teapot, perhaps the bird would be on the crest of it. This might have been a handle of some sorts on the teapot, matching sugar and creamer. You may have found this on the handles of the sugar. The bird, again, would have been utilized. So that way you would have had like a complete matching set.
Wouldn't it be neat to be able to have a time machine and go back to attend a Victorian dinner?
Yeah, I'm just worried about foodborne illness. Not gonna.
Well, I know, but you didn't. I'm just saying that you don't think about those things. But just to
no,
see
I do.
table set, but you wouldn't back then, is what I'm trying to say. But you just to see like the table settings and like all the different courses, and of course you've been watching Downton Abbey, so you.
Yes, we have been watching the Downton Abbey of it all. So I'm just super in it right now. Okay, so thank you, Miss Karen Gillette. Sorry, I'm kicking all of my cords and everything. All right, let's go ahead and do the countdown again. Triple plate napkin holder, 2.5 inches tall, 4 inches long. Love it. This would be great if you just had like some dried florals kind of poking out of here. Obviously, you're going to cut the stems very short, but just shove them in there and have them bursting out. It's just the weird little elements, and then put it in a cleage. I mean, that would be so super cute. Anyway, okay, let's do it. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13,
True.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end.
That's really neat. I wonder, like, you could, I think just having it in a display would be cool. You don't have to like put anything in that little hole.
You don't. You sure don't. We didn't. There's the bid end. Thank you again, Kim. Ms. Karen Gillette, lady. I keep going off screen. Thank you so much. It is coming to you. Thank you. Oh, okay, wait.
That's why I put that up there. She wants you to send it together. That's so nice. Antique Agenda, Heather Elizabeth.
Yeah, I just don't know if I actually have.
I probably do, but I think I might. I think I might have it.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I did.
I got it. Okay. Well, Karen, congratulations and thank you. I certainly will. Yeah. Okay, cool. Send it to me, Karen. Appreciate it. Thank you.
I'm pretty sure I have it, but I'll try to remember to send it to you here after my turn. Okay. My next item, this is an iconic piece. I'm going to start it at 25. This is a very hard to find piece. Oh, I got to switch us.
Oh, hard to find.
Piece of Kitsch. Now, she has a repair. I'm still starting her at $35 because she's hard to find and she displays well. And other than her head being decapitated, she's in pretty good condition. Now, okay, she's Tilso. Tilso. Do you know? Now, she's not the Christmas one. If she was a Christmas one, she'd be worth a lot more money. She is the lady head vase. She's like, even her little heart lips is still in pretty good condition, but you can see that her head, she's been decapitated. So she has a repair and she does not have her earrings. You could put your own little, look, you know what? Let's do that right now. I mean, you don't get these earrings, but I'm just saying, if you've got some cool little earrings. You can just put your own earrings on her. Those are a little big, but you know what I mean? You can add that yourself. My earring.
Yeah, because they were just boring little old pearl.
They were just like little balls, like little pearls, little balls. So she's pretty fabulous. She is 4 inches tall. And like I said, if this was the Christmas one has red flowers and it looks, well, I guess it still looks like ivy, but, and they also have poinsettias on the base of it, but still a really hard piece to find.
Now, is this the Holt Howard one or the Lipper and Man? Because they both.
Tilso.
Oh, well, apparently Tilso did. So 3 of them did this.
They did. I want to say, and I could be saying this wrong, I want to say that the Christmas one was a collab.
Okay.
I could be wrong, but I want to say it was a Holt Howard Tilso collab. But yeah, she is a lot of fun. And again, even with that repair, she is, you know what? She's doubly repaired. She's doubly repaired. I didn't know. That's how good the repair is on the bottom. She really had an accident. This girl did. Hang on.
Where? Oh, wow.
See right there?
But see, again, they didn't throw her out.
No, they didn't throw her out. But still, I mean, she's worth over $100. If she were intact completely, she would be over $100. So this is what I mean, that you can get something that it's still a piece of hard to find pitch, and you can get it at an affordable price. That's why we bring things that are still, they got issues, but you can still add it to your displays and add it to your collection because nobody's going to know about it but you. Tilso, Tilso, Tilso. All right, I'm going to set her
Tilso.
And we'll keep it going. Oops.
Tilso.
Wrong button, Misty. There we go.
Okay, I'm going to do a quick claim choice. We're keeping it Victorian. Oh, this one goes really good with this. Okay, so it's choice. It's going to be a quick claim. It's a $15 quick claim. You could do one or you could do both. Bam. We've got, look at how tiny this rose bowl is.
Oh my God. That's the littlest one I've ever seen.
Isn't that? Oh my gosh, y'all. We love the tinies, of course. There's no chips or cracks to it. It is itty a bitty in the cranberry, okay? Or you can do the Fenton pink glass. It's got the cabbage rose pattern on it. Again, no chips or cracks to it. So either or both if you would like what I said. Like if you love those, I'm just going to pop this up there. So work in progress. But I thought that went so well with those die cuts. Look at that's cute. I'm vibing with it. Okay. But that is going to be choice. Again, there's no chips or cracks on either. The Fenton pink glass shoe. Again, it's the cabbage rose pattern on it. It does have the hallmark right there. Okay. Yep. Or you can do the itty bitty a little cranberry rose bowl. How cute. All right. $15, either or both, up to you. If you're interested in either, just put in number 74. They actually go really well together.
Ignore that. It's a quick claim.
Quick claim. Yep. Just put in number 74. You can have the mini cranberry rose bowl.
Dang it.
It's so tiny. Or the pink glass Fenton cabbage rose shoe. Miss Kim, which one would you like? The itty bitty? I think I know.
Roses into at 74.
I gotcha.
Rose bowl for Kim.
Oh, Kim, you surprised me. Okay, I'm not mad at you, girl. I'm
Rose, you get the next pick.
I do have the pink one, Miss Rose's Rose. Thank you, Kim. Yeah. But it's up to you, no obligation or commitment. And I will keep my eye on the chat. Thank you, ladies.
Okay. All right. Gotta turn off this heater. Okay. My next item. She wants the shoe. Okay. How about I called you Robert? She wants the shoe. Robert.
Everybody be trying to call me somebody else's name, and I really am not appreciating it.
I don't even know where that came from, Robert. Okay,
this is the exact same thing I heard last night, and I still didn't appreciate that. Now I don't appreciate. I got my best friend. Everybody's trying to come at me, and I'm tired. I'm sick of that shit.
Listen. This is my item that I wanted to keep, but I'm not. I don't have any room on my shelf, and I got to draw a line somewhere. But this is the kind of stuff that I love for my bathroom because I love old Hollywood and all that kind of stuff, and I like all the things that come along with it. So these are going to be $14 choice. Oh, not $141, but $14 choice. And Michael does need a damn it doll. We need to send Michael a damn it doll. All right, $14 choice. The first choice is a Rexall Theatrical Cleansing Cream. Long a favorite for oily or normal skin. Bland, neutral. Lubricates as it cleanses. Yeah. So here, this is the can. This is what the top of it looks like. I love the comedy and tragedy masks at the bottom. And there is the sides. Rexall. It says it is Theatrical Cleansing Cream. This fine grade cleansing cream. What is that? Oh, I'm going to have to get my eyeball out. Liquefies quickly at body temperature. Although it has been especially prepared for cleaning the skin, it's also excellent for removing makeup. Los Angeles, Boston, St. Louis, USA. Keeping a cool place. But we've got the theatrical. So you could use this as a riser as well. I haven't even looked inside of here. Oh, we screw it. We screw it. No, there's nothing on the inside. So choice number one, I love. It's got that purple graphic. Choice number two is assorted grease paints, also for cosmetics. Assorted grease paints. And this one is manufactured by the M. Stein Cosmetic Company, New York, New York. Goods bearing our name are absolutely guaranteed money back for unsatisfactory purchases. But look at the detail on this can. Isn't that cool? They just don't do things like they used to. This one's really cool because it is hinged. Oh, it's got a little bit of remnants of the grease paint, otherwise known as theatrical makeup. But it has that hinged lid. So in your bathroom, on your shelf.
That grease paint one, I mean, y'all got it, seriously though, the story. Somebody used that for theater of some sorts or movies. Who used it? What was their intended purpose?
Pickford. Maybe Mary Pickford.
She could have.
But you put these in I have several of them in my bathroom. I think that they're cool. But you display them in your bathroom, and they're just interesting. And this is the kind of thing that I like because it's literally something that was made to be used and then thrown away. And we still have it. It's still here. I'm going to say that this one's probably from 50s, 60s would be my guess. Probably more 60s. This one's much earlier. I wish I had a date on it, but it doesn't. I would say this one's probably from 30s, maybe 20s, 30s would be my guess. But anyway, I think that they're really, really cool. All right. Butch's daughter is in at 14. And let's count them down. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, grease pants. You got your grease pants. 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. This one does have a, what does that say on the bottom? Container made in the USA. All right, there is the bid end. So Butch's daughter, would you like round or square? Round or square, or both? If you get both, you've started your grease paints. Started collection. All right. Grease paints it is. Thank you so very much.
Okay. My final item of the sale. I've had these before. It's going to be a quick claim. It's not even vintage. It is a reproduction piece.
I have 2 more items. How do I have 2 more items?
Did I? No, I didn't. Oh, no, I do have. Sorry.
Okay. It wasn't me messing up this time?
No. Yeah. So it is the it's the reproduction.
Yeah.
1897 Sears and Roebuck catalog. This particular one is copyrighted, is that right? 2018. I didn't know that they were still making them like that. So I'm going to use the same talking points, and it is the full reproduction of the original catalog. The reason I'm using the same talking points that I've used before with these, the reason, even though it's a reproduction, that I recommend you picking these up is that these are probably one of the best reference guides that you can get, right? The more of these you get, the more information is at your disposal. And that sounds crazy, but especially when we talk about like the silver plate, serving pieces, the china, porcelain, jewelry, this can help you figure out what some of those items are, because this is what they were marketed and sold as originally. It's not to say that, you know, over the course of time, we refer to them in different ways, but you can get the correct terminology direct from the source, right? So the other wonderful thing about these is that you can be flipping through here without worrying about, I have to be, you know, very careful because, you know, it's over 100 years old and I don't want to You don't have to. It's a contemporary book and it smells really good. I mean, everything is in here, from hats to rat traps to clothing to tools. We've got dry goods in here. We've got rugs and fabrics, plaids. You do have the fashions of it all. So again, this is an exact reproduction of what they would have used back in 1897 to order their items out of. There's furniture. This is towels, linens. We've got hats. You could even order your embellishments for your hats, your synthetic flowers over here, which is pretty cool. Little girl dresses. You know, and the funny thing is, you had to rely solely on the description because you weren't getting anything in color, right? Now, what I like there's a whole like explanation of Haviland porcelain in this particular one. Look at, there's even, what is this? There's slates, books.
It's the OG Amazon.
I mean,
it kind of is.
The terms of use, here's pocket watches. There's a whole thing of embellishments, like your chains and charms. My gosh, there's a lot of actual watches in here. I didn't realize that. But here's all of your charms, all the different fobs. Here we've got solid gold engraved rings.
Solid gold. Remember that shit?
Here's gold-filled
tie-tacks.
Oh my God, cufflinks. So all of the things are in here. Here's some jewelry. I would buy some of this up. The gold-filled fancy Roman finished with garnet eyes. Those birds, I'd snatch that up in a heartbeat. Oh, y'all know. Look at these stick pins. So there's some crazy stuff. Like, wait, there's a skeleton. I want to see if there's anything else. Okay, well, look at this stick pin with a skeleton on it. Look at the skull and crossbones over here. There's a turtle, a bug. Look at this one. That bug's fabulous. So again, this is just, it's an amazing clocks. It's an amazing source of information. Guns, magic scopes, mirror scopes, harmonicas, pipes, whistles, bikes, furniture, beds, more rugs. Here's all the different kinds of lamps. So if you're not familiar and you want to read up on what kind of lamps are what, you can do that with these buggies, sewing machines. It's all here for you. Saddles. Anyhow, it's going to be $18, okay? $18. Just put in the number 16. Number 16. In the front, it even tells you how to order. They reproduced that part. Where we sell goods, discounts for cash, about the reliability, freight shipments, express shipments, how to order, how to return goods. Miss Joan, it's coming to you, lady. Thank you.
That's really fun. And it's like, would be cool to put on like your coffee table.
Mm-hmm.
Just, you know, it's just something interesting to leaf through. I also wanted to say too, I don't know why I didn't say this before now, because I'm just seeing it on my paper. I'm doing another giveaway. I'm doing another giveaway on my next two items. I don't know which one it is. It's one of the next two, but I'm also doing a giveaway for Virtual Antique Marketplace. Oh.
Wow.
So what I'm going to do is, and it'll be at the very end of the sale, and the winner will be able to win a $20 credit over on virtual, just for my sale at 5 p.m. So if you win, you got to come over to virtualantiquemarketplace.com. So you got to be a member. It's free to be a member, and you'll get $20 credit. So what will happen is, whoever wins, once you win something, I'll just refund you $20 is basically what's gonna boil down to. So make sure that you come over to virtualantiquemarketplace.com, become a member. It's free. There's live sales going on all afternoon tonight or today. So, and you'll get $20 credit from my sale though. All right. My next item is this is also a great piece of kit here. This is a fabulous piece. It's Sunsco, and it is, I put my little helper in there so you could see, but look at this cat. Meow, meow. And look at the purple polka dots. It's so cute. It does have crazing throughout, but it doesn't have any chips or it doesn't have any flaws. And it is marked Sunsco on the bottom, made in Japan. So this will be really cute too to put on your desk, to put your pins in. You know, it's kind of tall but you can still keep your pins in there. Your crochet needles, your knitting needles. It's a great little piece of kitsch. It is 5.5 inches tall. And it's just so, so cute. So he is going to start. Oh, nope. Gosh,
that's a good one.
He is going to start at 18. So you can see there is crazing throughout, but I love those. It's like lavender with darker purple polka dots. The back of it is just plain white. That was like sticker residue, but no damage on this little cute cat. And I love his little curly Q tail. Isn't that fun? Michael, Taylor Swift tribute show at the Gloria Theater on May 16th. They do that. There's a Taylor Swift tribute band that comes. I don't know if I'm assuming that they're probably not the same ones, but that comes here in Bedford.
Mm-mm.
I actually have quite a few. Mark and I were talking about that the other day, that we need to go one night and listen to some music, some live music.
Some music.
Some music. All right. Tracy is in at 18. Meow, 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 meow. All right, we're going to go ahead and count our little Sunsco Kitschy kitty base down. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Meow, meow. Meow, meow, bid end. Ooh, Carole King. I would rather do that than Taylor Swift.
Oh,
Diane Husani is in at 20. And there's a bid in. Diane, you got
oh, she
right in there, girl.
snipety sniped.
Diane, guess what? You win my next giveaway. It was that one. Diane Husani. Diane, you will get a friendship bracelet that says be kind. You're going to get a vamp button. You're going to get a vamp sticker. You're going to get I love a good antique store and iced coffee sticker. And you're going to get a little crocheted bee. Buzz, 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 buzz. All right, those are all coming to you. Thank you so much.
Okay.
I'm a bee. I'm a bee. I'm a bee.
Now we are on the last item.
Now.
Okay. The last item that I have for you, it's going to be a quick claim choice. I do have several of them. Well, I have 4 of them to be exact. They're $10. They're going to be $10 each if anybody is interested. Okay. These are cigarette giveaways. So like a lot of times we're used to seeing like the cigarette cards. No, boys and girls, not these. These are velvet with brushed silk cigarette rugs. Look at.
Oh yeah, these are great.
They're 4 7/8 inches long and 3 inches wide. All of them are in very good condition. Okay. So first one is going to be, I mean, these are so, like, if you do love like your miniatures, especially if you're into the dollhouse stuff, boom. So again, it's brushed silk here for the tassels, and then this is a printed velvet. So this is brown. You can choose this one, 4 7/8 long, 3 inches wide. This one is, we're going to call it the burst. How darling, and they're all plain on the back, these are just so absolutely darling. And they are soft too. Again, it's got the brushed silk. So we're calling this one burst. Brown burst.
Brown burst.
Then we've got the flower. Okay.
That one's
calling
pretty.
This one flower.
You can call me flower if you want.
They're just unusual.
Mm-hmm.
And then our 4th and final, we're calling oval. Kind of reminds me a little bit of a peacock feather.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So again, each one is blank on the back. But these were given out as cigarette premiums. So those are your 4 choices. Oval, flower, we have burst. Last but not least, we have the brown. It's not really brown. I should have called it mustard. So those are your 4 choices. If anybody is interested, you can do 1, 2, 3, or 4, whatever combination. $10 each. Just put in the number 12. The number 12.
You know what? I don't know if they were made to lay an ashtray on. But I mean, you could. I would say I was gonna say like brooches, like make them.
Miss Becca is first. So again, this is oval. This is flower. This is burst. This is brown. Which one? Burst. I'm looking at them in reverse. Okay. So burst to Miss Becca. You got it, lady. Thank you so much. Okay.
And then we got Rose.
Miss Rose's Rose. Oval.
Shannon, I got you.
Flower.
Flower.
Look at that. Thank you, Miss Rose's Rose.
And we got just 2 left.
Only 2
left.
Helen, did you want oval? Did you want brown?
Oval.
Oval. So we've got brown left. If
nobody wants brown.
Interested. Poor brown.
Poor brown.
Thank you, ladies.
Okay. My last item is an antique. It is an antique. It is, I'm like really starting to fall in love with like platters. And even though I hate shipping plates, but sometimes things speak to, I'm always just so worried. I pack them well, but I always just worry. But this is a calendar plate from 1910. And it says compliments of Shewers. My gosh. Berryville and Front Royal, Virginia. I don't know what Shewers is, but here, oh, that's really, so we've got, it's got crazing all over it, but I love the wishbone. We've got this Victorian transfer on here and all of the little calendars for the month. Well, you really needed a magnifying glass to see them, but they are from 1910. Before the Titanic sunk. And this on the back of the plate, it is, what does that say? Sister China. I don't know. China. Helen was 10 years old in 1910. I figured so. I thought you might have been 12 or 13, but we'll go with you being 10. I'm going to start the bids at this at $14. It's 8.5 by 8.5. I just love that graphic on it. You can see all the little blue flowers. Yep, make a wish. But see, I don't know what Shewers is. Maybe I should have looked it up, but it was in Virginia. Berryville and Front Royal, Virginia. But if you've got like your little plate rack, if you wanted to put it in a display, you just put it like that, and then you put your other things all around it, and you've got a cute little vignette. Sometimes people will hang these on the wall too, but like this is so old that no one's alive except for Helen that was alive. Because sometimes people will buy like calendar tapestries and calendar plates to signify a birthday or an anniversary or whatever like that. So $14 for our, there she is.
She's such a Gibson.
Yep. All right. But that was my last item. Your dad was in the womb as he was born January 1911. That's amazing. Yeah, I don't know. I just really, really like these. And I like that green. I love that green. I'm always attracted to that green. I used to not be like, green used to not be my pick of colors, but green, I'm loving the green. I am really loving the green lately. Pedro likes his age wine, or his wine aged. Something like that. I know it's what he said the other night. Helen and I. All right. Anyways, guys, thank you so much. We really do appreciate you being here. Honestly, we really do. Just you hanging out with us and keeping each other company and just visiting. It's great seeing some familiar faces in the chat. And we love seeing you guys talk with one another and have a lot of fun too. So don't forget, be on the lookout for your invoices. Michael is going to get his invoicing done tonight. So if you don't get an invoice from Michael tonight, he doesn't have your contact information. So make sure that you do send him your contact information. Michael, did you see that Joan is going to be sent to her summer address? I don't know if she bought anything for you today, but she's
you're going back to the summer house.
Go back to the summer house. Going back. It's that time. It's that time. But and Joan, you may have to remind us from week to week because we'll forget. But we do appreciate you all being here. And I will be doing my invoices tomorrow. And if you buy something from my sale, oh wait, I didn't do my giveaway. If you buy something from me at 5, then I'll combine your shipping for that as well. So, all right, let me see. So the person that wins is going to get a $20 credit just from my sale today. So you got to come to the sale today to get your free money. So if you're not a member, you're going to have time to go in and join and become a member. So come on over and get and that includes things in my Buy It Now. And I got my catalog completely loaded in the Buy It Now. So you just have to be at the sale at 5. All right. So the first person to put in the number 13. That's my favorite number. The number 13 will win a $20 credit. Got to put in the number, Rose. Becca. Becca.
She was quick.
She was quick. All right, Becca, I think I got a couple pigs. I'm gonna buy it now. So, and Becca, if you're like, I can't make it to the sale today, and you want to find something from the buy it now, you can go ahead and do that. It'll still count. But thank you guys all so much for being here. We really do appreciate you. We won't see you next week. Well, I won't, but Michael will. So make sure that you're subscribed to Michael's channel so you can come to his sale at 1 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday. Michael, did you have anything else that you wanted to say?
No, I did remember one thing.
Mm-hmm.
I do want to give a huge shout out to everybody that was able to make it to the estate sale over the weekend. We really do appreciate that. It was a lot of work. It was well worth it. And we have, as of yesterday, we have officially sold everything.
Oh, good. You didn't let me know if that all worked out.
Everything has been sold
amazing
from the estate sale. So thank you to everybody that showed up. We really do appreciate that.
Yeah, that's incredible. That's because that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. So, all right, guys, thank you again so much. I will be vlogging while I'm in Ireland, but I'm saving that content to edit probably when I'm recovering. So I will be vlogging, but I will be posting pictures and stuff on Instagram. So make sure that you're following me over there. But yeah, we love you guys, and we'll see. I will be around next week. I just won't be selling anything. So, all right, guys, thanks so much, and we will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.